and talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, why the girls and boys was over on Twitter dragging me. Yeah. Girl, when I tell you Portia's fans, stands, the way that they were upset. Because all I did was pretty much ask a question. I said, girl, I can't even ask no question. Girl, I can't even ask a question without the girls getting upset. Anyways, listen, I just wanted to come down here and talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really don't plan on being down here too long because, honestly speaking, it really wasn't a lot that happened in this episode. I was talking to one of my friends, and they made a great observation. I didn't think about it. That I believe now that this was supposed to be the season finale. Yeah, I think that this was supposed to be the season finale. It gave season finale tea. And then I guess because Portia, you have been getting dragged, child. Harmony, girl, I ain't even did nothing. Okay, girl, I ain't even did nothing. Okay? When I tell you, girl, them girls is dragging me by the little piece of hair I got right here. Girl, the girls on Twitter. The girls on Twitter, we'll get to it in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what they were saying about me, child. They done told me I was a hater. Girl, I'm jealous. I ain't got nothing. Girl, I mean room to room, baby. I'm talking about an old school dragon, baby. I'm talking about one of them old school monkey stomps in the middle of the hood, baby. We in the hood now, baby. Ah, yeah. I think it's funny though, on some real stuff. I don't be caring about stuff like that. I think it's a kiki. Um, anyways, um, so let's just talk about girl. Girl, I really have not been going to the gym. Girl, I was stressed out. Girl, we'll talk about that. We'll probably talk about that after the season is over. It's no tea, no shade. I've already said this. It got very, very weird. During this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I've become aware of what information I want to put out there and what I don't want to put out there because I have realized that there are some psychos who really get worked up, um, uh, that really get worked up about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, Yeah, I forget that some of the girls they spend days at a time, on their Twitter, and all they talk about is Bravo. All they talk about is housewives. That's really not my judge. I call myself the king of hot topics because, girl, we'll be talking about you today. And girl, girl, I'm on to something else. I'm on to something else tomorrow. Um, Girl, the girls all look nuts. I do feel like when it comes to, I realize this too, that when it comes to people, because I have seen some of the housewife fans, the housewives are in their mentions, the housewives retweet them, and so I think that when that happens, they start to feel as though they're getting closer to their queen, right? So, like when Portia retweets you, or she's in the comment section, or Kenya, or Wendy, or Candace, or whomever, they start to feel like, oh, girl, I'm closer to this person. So now I have to take it in overdrive and defend them even more because now they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? It really is parasocial as fuck. Um, so yeah, but it is what it is, you know. So the girls feel the need to really defend um the housewives that they go up for. Like you're not gonna talk about you're not gonna talk about right. So now I have to come over here and disrespect you, or get you together, or read you, shade you, whatever, because of what you just said about the person who I like. You know. And for me, it's not that deep. It's really not. Girl, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Anyways, so girl, we just talking, child. We'll start out with okay. Shamia, we'll start out with Shamia. So Shamia, can y'all hear me? I won't lie, we don't always agree. I'll always comment to, but to get disrespectful is crazy. They don't work and they don't work and in their mama house shaking the couch for money. Come on. What thank you, Harmony. What Phaedra said about Todd? That Todd was lifting Todd was what she say, what Phaedra said Todd was doing? Going scrumbling through the couch for coins. Scrounging through Candy's sofa for some corn. Ain't that what Phaedra said about Todd? Anyways, thank you, Harmony. Um, Shamia. She meets up with her attorney. I don't have any issues with Shamia, except for the issues that I have with Shamia. Can we just go ahead and talk about Shamia in this rum business? Girl, I think it's gonna be a flop. I think Shamia, you should have listened to your husband. And you should have really, really paid attention to his advice. Um, because it appears as though the rum line that Shamia is trying to do, it is going to be a huge flop and put her in the hole. I hope that it doesn't. Okay? I hope that it doesn't. I hope that it does. Oh, you lying. Shamia said on Watch What Happens Live that the rum biz is DOA basically. See? See? There we go. I don't know. I didn't hear that. That's what the cousin just said. Okay. There we go. I don't know though. So, I mean, I don't think it was girl, I don't know. Can I say something, y'all? Can we just talk? We just talking, y'all. I understand you want to do something different, right? And possibly tap into a market that you might feel that most people don't tap into. Because I think for the most part, when these celebrities come out with a line of alcohol, it's gonna be either vodka or tequila. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, she came out with, was it whiskey, cognac, whiskey? I don't drink brown. She came out with whiskey, right? Sir Davis. 2026 and 2026 RIP is nuts. um, like most of them come out with tequila or vodka. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the tequila or vodka. So I get how you might want to say, you know what, I want to try something different and possibly tap into something that a lot of the girls and boys don't do. So let me try and do some rum. All I'm gonna say is this. I ain't never heard nobody say they want some rum. Not over here. Now maybe Shamia was trying to make, I know it's money everywhere. Girl, it's money everywhere. I guess I would want to know who Shamia's base was gonna be with this rum. When the girls talk about turning up, hot girl summer, it's summertime. I ain't never heard nobody say what a rum at. Okay. I ain't never heard nobody say what a rum at, baby. It's a hot girl summer. Let's turn up. Rum is big in the Caribbean. I can believe it. Right. It makes sense. But I've never heard anybody talk about rum. I know that over here is not the only place that you can make money. There's money to be made, girl, across the world. Be very clear about it. But I just wanted to know, like Shamia, you being Shamia, I don't know, child. Um, I just feel like Shamia. I just feel like it was doomed from the start. I really do believe that. I believe that it was doomed from the start. Shamir would have did better just coming out with a tequila. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I hate to hop on a bandwagon, but Shamir, girl, you would have did better like the other girls, like I want to do. When I come out with my line, I want to come out with a vodka line and a tequila line, girl, and some wine and champagne. Hello, but Shamir just would have done better by just coming out with some tequila or vodka, girl, and calling it a day. Girl, and then I hate to say the idea, I'm calling it rum bum. Like, I guess, girl. She should have launched it in the Caribbean. Maybe so, right? Right. Right. I don't know, girl. I just know every time I hear people drinking, it's gonna be either some tequila, some vodka, some whiskey, cognac. That's it. I did try rum a long time ago. I had rum one time, and I remember I got sick off of it. That when I said this was probably like, ooh, girl, this is probably 15, 20 years ago. Not even 15, 20 years ago. I say probably like 15 years ago. I remember drinking some rum, and I remember getting sick. I don't know if it was because it was cheap rum or what. I don't know, girl. It could have been. Girl, it could have been some of that taka vodka. Okay. Anyways, um, girl, ain't really nothing going on. Ain't really nothing happened this episode, y'all. We're just gonna be for real about it. Hold up. Mm-mm. Angela and K Michelle. Aisha Mia will be more of her own girl, and people will stop saying she is in Portia's shadow. The Dish Nation job, then wanted to be a housewife so bad, damaging to the marriage, and Portia did an alcohol kit first. Thank you, Harmony. Angela, K. Michelle, and their husbands, they meet up. It's nothing there, girl. Um, Angela said that Shamia basically knows how to get the tone to set the tone to look like a victim. Can we call a thing a thing? We are in a time where I believe this. The first person I heard say this was Jada Pinkett Smith. I know y'all don't like Jada. I go up for Jada. But the first person I heard say this was, "What's up, Diva? Girl. What's up? Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Laurie Welch." Okay. Girl. Bum wrong. Girl, anyways. So the first person I heard say this was Jada Pinkett Smith. And she said that nowadays, I'm paraphrasing, nowadays people feel like there has to be a villain and a victim in every story. And I really truly believe that. Sometimes there's no victim, sometimes there are no villains, sometimes a story is a story. Sometimes there are victims and sometimes there are villains. And sometimes, girl, believe it or not, a villain can be a victim somewhere along the line. Shamia has done stuff that has put her in certain situations with the girls. The thing that bothers me is when I hear people acting as if people are trying to erase accountability from Shamia or erase what we think Shamia has done. I haven't heard one person, and this is a God honest truth. I haven't heard one person say that Shamia is innocent. Even Shamia has admitted that she does stuff. Shamia said it down to Carlos King, the interview. She said last episode or the episode before last, I know I talk too much. The problem comes into play when the girls and the viewers start to move a certain way with Shamia as if she really is out here accusing people of RAPE. Angela went lights out, Shamia, Shamia ever since she said Charles was outside, just like she blew up the friendship when Portia said she would F Charles. Thank you, Harmony. Thank you so much. I think for me and some other people, the only thing that we're saying is that the punishment doesn't fit the crime. While yes, Shamia has done things, she ain't did nothing no different than what these other helpers done did. Okay? I think that's the whole point. And I think that when you try and paint Shamia as this villain, somebody said this on Twitter earlier, and I'm paraphrasing. When you try to paint Shamia as the villain, it really takes away from the real villains that we have had cross our screen. There is no way that you can say you think that Kenya Moore is a villain and Shamia is a villain. There's no way you can say that Lisa Rinna is a villain and Shamia is a villain. There's no way you can say that Marlo was a villain and Shamia is a villain. There's no way. You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that. There's no way you believe that. There's no way you can sit here and say that you think Giselle is a villain and Shamia is a villain. Now, there's levels to shit. Please believe it. Shamia ain't nobody's villain. However, when you go around like Angela did, Angela, girl, let me tell y'all something. Angela ain't no fucking vindicated. Let's be very clear about it. Angela ain't no more vindicated than Karen was vindicated when she got her ass down to the goddamn Real Housewives of Port Potomac talking about I will be vindicated. And we saw how that turned out. Angela ain't no vindicated. Angela is messy and she was wrong. And be very clear. Be very clear. I don't see it for that man with that green beard, and I don't see it for his wife. Don't bring him on my screen no more. You see how, girl? I don't. Okay. Let me say it again. I don't see it for the nigga with the green beard. See, some of y'all don't be sticking around for. Some of y'all don't even be realizing that half of the shit that I done said, I done already said it. How many girls and boys were here when I said, and don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I don't know if I'm gonna see it for that nigga with the green beard either. Cause I don't put nothing past no grown ass man who pushing 60 or 70 walking around here dyeing his beard green. You a nigga who wanna be seen and you messy. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? You said it 2 weeks ago. Come on. So before anybody get in my comment section thinking I'm about to defend George, girl, I had already said I don't know if I'm gonna see it for George because the nigga walking around here with a green beard. I don't trust no nigga who walking around here in his 50s and 60s with a green beard. Shamia's biggest downfall is not being authentically herself. Say how you feel and stand on it. Thank you, Jamar. Girl. So, anyways, Angela is a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna get to it, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what Angela tried to do. Angela was not vindicated, not in my opinion. Anyways, but there are moments, everybody, right? There are moments where the girls. Girl, I'm sorry, y'all. As much as I might not want to say it, a bitch walking around her line saying that you slept with your neighbor's husband, girl, and it's a bona fide lie, girl. In that scenario, you do become the victim. Sorry. Angela literally took a joke. Angela, Angela took a joke, an inappropriate joke that was made in front of a room full of people and tried to spin it as if it was the truth. I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I know times are hard, and I know bitches is letting niggas come over and rub their thigh and they giving up pussy to get their light bill paid and to get their $1,500 rent paid. If y'all think, and I know we love to come down here and be messy, but we gonna be realistic about some shit. I do think Angela dropped that seed of doubt, which is what she wanted to do. Though, especially because George and Ashley want TV fame. Yes, I'm gonna get into it because I know exactly what Angela tried to do. Ashley was like, Ashley was lying, but she wasn't lying. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say that. We're gonna get it. I don't want to get ahead. I don't want to get ahead. But Ashley was lying, but she was telling the truth at the same time. But I know exactly what Angela was trying to do. Let me say this. We can come down here and be messy. We can come down here and say who we think did what. You believe that Shamia slept with a man, and in return, he wrote a $10,000 check to some breast cancer awareness or whatever she got going on. And this bitch over here living in a $9 million house, driving a $500,000 car, another $100,000 car. Bitch, the jobs that Shamia work probably don't even pay that light bill at that house. Angela is a flop, and I dragged her. Girl, Angela is a flop, and I dragged her all the way back to her original nose. Thank you, Diva. I know the girls be thinking that the girls want to give up pussy for a few dollars, and some of them do. Do you really think that Shamia is giving up pussy to a nigga for a $10,000 check when a bitch live in a motherfucking museum? Are y'all serious? Do you really think that Shamia would risk what she got going on for a nigga with a green beard and the most he can give her is a $10,000 check to some organization that she's supposed to be running? Y'all would have did better by trying to make it seem as though Shamia was getting fucked by some big dick Mendingo that played for the Atlanta Hawks or Falcons. Now that might make some sense, right? Because she over there with that old ass nigga with that bad sperm. You get what I'm saying? And then Drew Wack behind was co-signing talking about Angela was vindicated. Watch, ain't no vindication when you inferred a lie into a story. Come on. Like, it would make more sense if you said, girl, Shamia over there fucking so and so on the house, the Atlanta Falcons. You look up at a nigga 6'3", girl, 33 years old, girl. We found out he got a big dick, muscles everywhere. Okay, girl, she might be getting fucked by a young ass nigga, but girl, but Shamia ain't fucking no nigga who only can give her $10,000 check for an organization when she lived in a damn near $10 million house. And got more, and her cars alone cost damn near more than most people's houses. Shamia's cars, Shamia is literally driving a house. And y'all down to the internet talking about that lady gonna fuck up what she got going on over a $10,000 check. Most of our houses don't even cost what Shamia's first Rolls Royce cost, bitch. Hey, cousin, who is Portia fucking on production? My God, because these girls are stretching they back to carry her beef with Shamia, baby. I'm just saying, y'all. Let me be very clear. I believe that people cheat all the time, and people cheat for weird ass reasons. They do. When you hear of Fallon cheating with the younger nigga, the younger nigga was probably fucking her because Simon couldn't fuck her. She fucking the pool boy. He ain't got shit, but she probably getting dicked down by him. The rich woman not gonna go fuck the old ass nigga who probably the same way that her husband already in bed. If anything, if she gonna go fuck up, blow up her spot, she might blow it up for a broke nigga who can fuck the shit out of her. It don't help with the wardrobe hotel case said Shamil should leave the show honestly because if not George, they saying it's others. It's not worth it. I'm gonna get into Shamil ass in a little bit. Don't get it twisted. Shamil, I got something for you too. I got something for Shamil too. Anyways, girl, let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. So Portia and Pilar, they're taking pictures. Pilar basically, I don't know if Portia had just finished eating a pork chop sandwich. Girl, some lemon pepper wings fried hard. I don't know. But her stomach was sticking out. I mean, girl, her stomach looked better than mine. Okay, so I'm assuming after Pilar told her that she was fat, that's when she went and got that ab itching, right? So I don't know, child. But we all know Portia got a nice body. Did y'all hear Angela? Did y'all hear Angela ask Charles for some more money? Angela don't have it the way she's trying to make it seem is that she has it. Angela, listen. Let me be very clear, okay? I think that Pinky does not ask her husband for assistance because her husband from the very first episode said, "I had to humble you." I don't think that Derek has created a safe space for Pinky. What them fans at? What them fans at? What them fans? Did Angela come out with them fans? Them fans better be available for purchase. Them fans better be available for purchase. Because it don't take all that to come out. It don't take all that to come out with no goddamn fans. Because they make it when you got the coin. They make it when you got the coin. We ain't got the coin. Y'all got the coin. They make it when you got the coin. Girl, don't take all that to come out with no goddamn fans. It don't. Girl, Angela, if you don't put them fans out for sale, I just don't. I was having a conversation. Are the fans at Neverland, baby? I don't know where those fans are at. Girl, we're not gonna need the fans in a little bit. Okay, summertime almost over. Girl, we're not gonna need the fans. Girl, we needed the fans we needed the fans. Girl, them fans should have been out, girl, early spring, bitch. Okay. Bitch Candy would have had a link to Amazon. Candy would have been down to Teespring. Anyways, we just talking. Girl, I was having a conversation with Make It Make Sense, and he made a great point. And this is why I never could get on that Angela is the face, the new face. She is, she has now came in and revived Real Housewives of Atlanta. She really hasn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is exactly I'm gonna say this. I said some of this on my um Patreon page, but I'll say it over here. I really do believe this. I believe that Lanithia Leaks is one of the greatest personalities that has ever graced our television screens as it relates to reality TV. I do. Seeing Nene in person, Nene is so goddamn funny. And when you think about what Lanithia has done for reality TV, ain't too many girls can follow suit with Nene Leaks. Angela is not that girl. Angela is not that girl because in order to be somebody who revived the show, I would have to be able to put you up there with the greats. And she's not there. Nene is someone, like Make It Make Sense said. Nene is someone who can make you laugh. She can be an asshole. She was not afraid of confrontation. She could be a villain, right? She would drink. Nene was a good time when she was a good time. She was a bitch when she was a bitch. She was an asshole when she was an asshole. She didn't mind cussing your ass out. Like Nene really was like the whole shebang. Angela, on the other hand, we go for Angela last year because Angela just was messy, and she finally got the shit. She finally got the shit popping with Shamia and Portia. But past that, Angela really don't do nothing but sit in the scenes. You can literally see Angela wheels just spinning. She can't even enjoy the moment because she's so busy trying to be the producer and the bone carrier. Well, girl, relax your shoulders, girl. You don't have Angela. I never. Does Angela even laugh? Does she have a good time? Like every time you see Angela, it's all Angela's just about confrontation, being messy, carrying the bone, and that's it. We've seen Kenya come down here and laugh and have a good time and get drunk. And I am the moment. She all in the camera. I am the moment. I am the moment. Like we've seen the greats of the greats. Like they can have it all. I just don't see it. I just don't think Angela is the girl that y'all try to make her out to be. She's just not. Angela is a one-trick pony to me. She really is. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, K Michelle and Shamia. K Michelle played some of her music for Shamia. I put, did she sound like Drew? If that was Portia, she would have said, girl, she sounded like Drew. Girl, are you singing? If I was Shamika, every woman Charles ever looked at that arena, I would bring on the show next season. Angela already has Chris waiting in the car, all out KK Kim and Confederate Croy. Girl, send her home. Girl, I didn't like that either. Girl, I'm telling y'all, this is why I could not do a show like this. Because for me, people who have been following me for years, they know, I'm gonna go ahead and they already know, like one of my biggest. The way to get me going is if I feel like you have tried to publicly embarrass me. Public humiliation has always been a tick, 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 boom of mine. I could not do a show like The Real Housewives of Atlanta because as soon as I start to put together that people are trying to publicly embarrass me, girl, we are going to be in the depths of hell. When I tell you, y'all be screaming, y'all don't want it to be dark, girl, there is no way that Angela could pull the stunt that she pulled with Shamia, and I not go find some side bitch and sit her right in front of her like Kenya did with the cookie lady, and it's Tanya time. I would even take it a step further, bitch. Since we lying and we just entertaining the people, I go find some trollop whore who hard up for some money, give her a few $1,000s, girl, bring her down to the show. We just entertain. This is just entertainment. Say you fuck Charles, and I'm gonna bring you down to the show. Just say you fuck Charles. Since that's where we going. Y'all want to be entertained so goddamn bad. Y'all don't care about the lives as long as it's entertaining. So let's just entertain the people. Let's just entertain the people. The way I would go digging for that bitch, whoever Charles cheated on Angela with in their marriage, looking for her, girl, I'm talking about, girl, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep me off your ass, baby. The way I would be looking for every bitch that Charles done cheated on Angela with, girl, it would get real nasty like to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 18. I'm talking about nasty. Because now y'all playing. Now y'all playing. And you would think a woman like Angela, who already told us that her husband is a part of the Philanderers Club, girl, she would try to watch what she say about somebody supposedly cheating on somebody. Anyways, girl, I don't really see it for Angela like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't really see it for Angela like that, and that says a lot. Cause usually I can stomach the girls. I don't really see it for Angela like that. Like that. I'll take Drew over Angela. I'll take Portia over Angela. Okay, now I'm reaching. I'm reaching. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Girl, I'm doing too much. Now I'm trying to prove a point. Girl, now you're doing too much. Girl, shut up. Now you're doing too much, girl. Shut up. Okay. Anyways, K Michelle is right though. K Michelle basically tells Shamia, well, she says in the confessional, um, she doesn't want Shamia's failed relationship to become who she is. And I agree. I'm gonna say something, I'm not gonna take it back. I'm gonna say something, I'm not gonna take it back. I don't care. I think if Shamia comes back next season, I think Shamia should return as the fun, bubbly, who got on our nerves from the get go. Keep doing your big one, cuzzo. Love the mess. Thank you, Miss Cassie. I think that she should return as her fun, bubbly self. Um, not send them both home, okay? And I think that she should stunt on everybody. You know what's so crazy, y'all? I rarely watch it. Anyways, girl, I was watching the clip of Funky Neva, and he was talking about Shamia and Portia. I have to say something, y'all. Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? I do find it very weird that people who are in close proximity to Shamia, it reminds me of Kenya. How people look at Kenya a certain way due to the show, but outside of the show, everybody loves Kenya. Based off of what I have heard Funky say, based off of what they are saying that what's her name? The one who do Straight from the A? Michelle ATL Brown. Based off of what the girls are saying about Shamia, Shamia don't seem like this horrible person in real life. The girls go off for Shamia. Okay? Everybody loves Shamia. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it really is one of those things where it just depends on how you look on TV. Because Funky pretty much said, girl, at the end of the day, if Shamia wanted to stun on them hoes, she could, because she richer than all them bitches. Basically. And he never knew Shamia was living like that. That just goes to show how Shamia is okay with playing the background, because nobody knew Shamia was living like that. Anyways, I think Shamia should come back next year and just be a stuck-up bitch. And think she better than everybody. So I would say with Kay, Shamia tried to get ahead of the narrative, and it's looking like Shamia was weird in the friendship first with Kay Michelle. Thank you, Harmony. Anyways, girl. Okay. Kay Michelle tells Shamia that you came out of nowhere really fast. You bringing up a woman's child. That's the father of her child. That the father of her child has basically been sneaking the child to you and your husband. See this now. This is where Kay Michelle. I be trying to tell you, y'all know I love Kay Michelle. He did say that. He did say that. But what I'm saying is this. Funky did say that. Girl, he did say that. He said he's also 43 and too intelligent to watch the show. He did say that, but the point I'm trying to make is it has to mean something. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Shamia needs to take notes from Lisa Barlow's stun on these girls and show off her riches. Stop apologizing, be the boss you are. Basically, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I'm gonna leave it alone. You got Michelle and Funky who can't stand each other, who are basically both saying the same thing about Shamia. It has to be some truth somewhere in how Shamia is and how she appears in real life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shamia opening scene should be yacht shopping, right? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I'm not saying that Shamia is this person who's above reproach. But what I'm saying is it has to mean something that when you hear people talk about Shamia, all they have to say is good things about Shamia. That's all I'm saying. You don't hear the girls do the same thing for Portia. So K Michelle has a way with words. I've been told y'all this. K Michelle, I be forgetting that K Michelle was her mentor. You know, I don't really see it for Robert, but her mentor once he's a girl. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, girl. He's an R&B legend. You know, he whatever, girl. So I forget that K Michelle has a way with words. K Michelle basically tells Shamia that you came out of nowhere. Basically, when her and Portia got into it, um, really fast, you bring up a woman's child. That the father of her child has basically been sneaking the child to you and your husband. I said, girl. I said, now, K. Michelle Kimberly, girl, not this. What I be telling you. I've said this about K. Michelle. I feel like when K. Michelle speaks, she has a way to twist it to make it seem as though it's something else, girl. And it's really not like that, that's all I be saying. I love K. Michelle. But now all of a sudden is that the father of her child has basically been sneaking the child to you and your husband. So now K. Michelle's trying to paint the picture that Shamil was basically trying to paint the picture that Dennis been sneaking Pilar over there to her and Gerald. Okay, girl. As if that's not her goddaughter. But let the girls tell it, girl. Let the girls tell it. You can't trust Shamil around. You can't trust Shamil around Pilar. I don't understand it. Like I said, I say a lot of things about Shamil, but I don't think Shamil would ever harm that baby. And like I said last week, and I'll say it again, I don't understand how y'all are trying to move the line with Shamia. Y'all will sit here and question Shamia and call Shamia stupid and crazy for still wanting to be friends with Portia. But on the flip side, y'all don't hear y'all calling Portia stupid for saying that girl, her and Shamia could have still made their way back after she done said that Shamia was poisoning her and her daughter. She said Shamia was evil. She was empty behind the eyes. Like, girl, and this is a person who you still say you could be friends with? Speaking of Lisa, that was a real takedown in my opinion, and she held her own. It's something though that Shamia isn't with close with no active housewives outside of ATL. Thank you, Harmony. Shamia starts explaining this to K. Michelle. I put, bitch, I don't care. I don't. Rodney, remember Shamia said she's a former people pleaser, so it makes sense that she's likable to everyone she meets. That makes sense. Shamil starts to explain. I put, girl, just say I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Shamil never gonna be that girl though. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Girl, I'm not talking about it no more. I said what I said, and it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Girl, Portia bought her mama a house. Girl, the girls, when I tell y'all, baby, that this is what I wanted to talk about. Girl, the girls were girl, let me drink some water. Girl, the girls were dragging me down to Twitter. Baby, the girls are dragging me down to Twitter. Girl, shout out to Portia. She purchased her mother a house, paid in full, no mortgage. This is all I said down to Twitter. Let me go to my page. This is all I said. This is all I said. Okay? And the girls got mad. I think it's wonderful Portia was able to buy her mom a house in full. Hallelujah. The hands. However, in capital letters, however, I find it very odd that Portia was still paying a mortgage on her home. With her RHOA pay, Go Naked Hair that's pulling $10 million in sales, according to her, plus her other lucrative businesses, I assume the house was paid off a long time ago. I'm just saying I have more to say. I'm just saying I have more to say, but I'll say it for YouTube. I honestly thought that Portia's house was paid off a long time ago. Baby, this is what the girls told me in the comment section. Girl, The girls told me, sure, whatever you say, Uncle Ruckus. Then somebody else said, you are such a loser. Girl, you obviously don't have money. Stay out of rich folks' business. I'm sure you're renting. Bye. Your jealousy is a disease. Keep seething. How many did you buy your nothing ass mama? Girl, mind your business and take care of your own affairs. And then someone put, do you Portia haters not get annual leave for being haters? Like at some point, you guys need to take a break because you guys are working overtime. Then someone put, I love you on YouTube, but the however part of your stance is giving Portia hate. I know you don't like her, but you are coming off as a hater because what does it matter whether she was paying a mortgage? Portia never claimed or bragged about being rich, bitch. Which is a motherfucking lie. Because Portia literally, girl, bragged this episode after her mama said, rich bitch. Portia said, I'm a rich bitch. Girl, is that not what she said? Is that not what she said? What's up, So Gel? So Gel! Girl, the only one I'm gonna deal with for Portia, Portia fan is So Gel. What up to So Gel? Baby, you need to get your girls. So Gel, you need to go get your girls. You need to go get your girls. They're doing too much. Girl, you need to go get your girls. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. Um, Portia Lynch, girl, they was dragging me, girl. I said, girl, I ain't even said nothing. Portia bought her mom a second house and used the rest of the equity to keep paying the upkeep on Simon's house. That's not smart. Girl, let the girls tell it. Portia is the smartest. Like, this is my whole thing. The girls in the comment section, they want to brag about, oh, you don't know. Girl, you don't know because rich people this, rich people that, people do this with mortgages. But Portia's whole point in this episode was to let us know that she had paid for her mother's house in full and that she did not have a mortgage. So you then can't get in the comment section acting as if mortgages is not more having a mortgage is not that big of a thing. It's not. But the reality is, Portia made it a thing when she wanted us to know that she paid for her mother's house in full and her mother does not have a mortgage. I just assume that Portia, based off of her lifestyle, Portia is driving around here in Rolls Royces. She's carrying $250,000 bags. That little $1 million house that she bought would have been paid off a long time ago. That's all I'm saying. I honestly really thought that Portia had probably paid her house off. If you can drive around here in a $450,000 motherfucking car, then bitch, that's half of your goddamn house right now. Bitch, I assume that the house is paid off. Look at how y'all say she living. I think if you did a separate tweet, the drag would have been as severe. I think it's because you said she left her mom homeless. They clung to that. I didn't say that in the tweet. I didn't say that. I didn't say that in this tweet. Are you saying that when I was saying, oh girl, she kicked her mom out the house in my videos? Maybe so. But all I'm saying is for them, I just didn't think that Portia still had a mortgage. That's all I was saying. Right. Is paying off the mortgage a flex or not? That's all I'm saying. Right. Is paying off the mortgage a flex or not? Pick one. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all can't have on one breath it's having a mortgage is not that big of a deal, but then in the next in the next breath, Portia is literally letting us know that I paid my mama house off, ain't no mortgage. So is it a flex or is it not a flex, bitch? Is it a flex or is it not a flex? Because she's telling us I paid my mama house off. And she's bragging about being rich. She literally just did it in this episode. Yes, in the video, in a previous tweet, they are stalkers. Thank you, Harmony. Because Dr. Heavenly, Kenya, is Candy House paid off? I don't know. The girls' houses are paid off. I think. Girl, I don't know, girl. I just assumed the house is paid off. I really wasn't, girl. And believe it or not, girl, all bullshit aside, I don't know why y'all think that I won't say what I feel is the truth. I really do think it's an amazing thing that Portia purchased her mother a house. I really do. All like, girl, like that's what like somebody was like, "Oh, you don't even mean that, girl." If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. I'm gonna say something. It's a good plan. When Portia is done squatting in Simon's house, she can move in with Diane with no mortgage debt. Okay. Because that is Simon's house. Y'all know that's Simon's house, right? Realtor.com said that house is in Simon's name. So I guess when Portia tried to sell the house, whatever she got going on, she has to be approved for the loan to buy the house or whatever she gonna do. But I do think, I'm not even being funny when I say this. I really do think it's amazing that Portia was able to buy her mother a house. Like, I'm not even playing. I do think it's amazing. In the same breath, when she said that I have a mortgage, I really didn't think, I thought the house was paid and she was just over there paying property taxes. That's it. That's all I was basically saying. And if y'all bitches be want to drive around here in $500,000 cars and carry alligator bags and bitch wearing $5,000 shoes. So I don't think it's far fetched when I see how you walk driving around here, girl, the shit you got on your elbow, that I would think that your $1 million house would be paid off. That's it. Come on, Marlo didn't buy. She had a purchase. Fuck her. Anyways, but shout out to Portia and her mama though. Girl, let me, girl. Anyways, girl, the girls was mad in the comment section. Girl, let me say something, girl. Girl, let me say something. And this is no shade. Girl, this is no shade. I'm gonna say this and I'm not gonna take it back. Girl, I really don't give a fuck what most of y'all got to say on Twitter. Not y'all. Girl. Twitter, I don't care. YouTube, I care because I don't really get paid. I don't get paid for tweets. That's why I don't care. That, however, pissed them off. Over here, I care. Over there, I don't care because I don't get paid for Twitter. I get paid for YouTube. So that's probably why it's kind of like it is what it is. But I really don't give a fuck about the girls on Twitter on Twitter. I remember when I went and met Scotty. Shout out to Scotty by Nature. And even Scotty said, I was talking about Twitter and how I really don't like do a whole bunch of back and forth with people. Like sometimes I'm bored. Like if I'm bored, it's kind of like, okay, I'll respond. But for the most part, I really don't give a fuck. He was like, I noticed you never really go back and forth with people because I really don't give a fuck what they have to say. Let me be very clear. Bitch, I don't be in y'all comments. Bitch, you be in mine. Clock that. The bitches who talk the most shit in my comment section, I don't give a fuck about none of you hoes. Let me just say it. I don't never be in your comments because I don't give a fuck what you got to think. I don't give a fuck what you have to say because your opinion does not matter to me. Y'all will never catch me in y'all comments leaving a comment because I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Y'all give a fuck what I have to say. That's why y'all be so worked up in my comment section. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? So all the girls and boys in my comment section, y'all be in my shit. I don't be in yours because I don't give a fuck about your opinion because it don't move me at all. And that's the real tea and the real gag. It'd be a few of the girls who might get in my comment section. We might go back and forth. I'll get into people comments who I fuck with and we'll do a amen, hallelujah, some black back and forth. But 10 times out of 10, you're not going to catch me in your comment section, bitch, because I don't give a fuck what you got to think. And that's the real tea. So when y'all get in my comment section, talking the shit you talk, girl, I'm over here laughing. Because you getting worked up over me. I'm not getting worked up over you. Girl, does it look like I give a fuck because I don't. Yes, that's what I was like, girl. I don't know who, girl. And I'm gonna go ahead and say something. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, girl, I'm gonna say something. Like you under my thread, talking shit, thinking I'm supposed to be moved by you talking shit on my shit. Bitch, when the reality is you care about what I'm saying, that's why you're under my shit. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. That's why I don't be under your shit. Half of you bitches I don't even follow on Twitter. Hello? Not even half. Girl, all them hoes I don't follow on Twitter. Girl, the girls who I follow porn stars, YouTubers, some of the cousins. But for the most part, girl, no. They need psychological help. Thank you. What's up, cousin? Did any of y'all address cousin Rodney about the 3 a.m. calls he was receiving on the last video? Girl, listen, thank you. But yeah, so anyways, it is what it is. Girl, listen, I follow politicians, porn stars. They already know how my Twitter. You can go over there and look at it. Girl, I follow YouTubers. I follow some of the cousins. Politicians, news outlets, some of the cousins, YouTubers, and that's pretty much it. But it be the girls. It be the girls that really be over here looking through the blinds. Cause girl, y'all tell on yourself all the time. Girl, somebody gonna say he ain't even. He don't know. He over there renting somebody's townhouse. Bitch, let me say something. I'm gonna say something. Girl, I'm gonna talk my shit tonight. I wasn't gonna talk my shit, but I'm gonna talk my shit. Girl, I'm gonna talk my shit for a little bit, and I'm gonna reel it back in. Cause girl, what comes up must come down. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Half of you bitches that was in the comment section on Twitter, bitch, girl, you either living worse than me, girl, the same as me, girl, you ain't living like Portia, girl. Y'all hoes in the comment section acting like y'all living in $1 million houses. The hate for Portia is real and is. The hate for Portia is real and is. Bitch, y'all hoes act like y'all living in $1 million motherfucking houses. Bitch, y'all living the same as me or worse than me. Be very motherfucking clear. So when y'all get down to the internet, girl, bitch, y'all act like I live in a motherfucking townhouse. Not a townhouse. Y'all act like I live under the goddamn freeway. Girl, the reality is, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Shout out to all the people who have supported my channel. Is my channel growing at a slow pace? It is, right? But I am still appreciative of the support that I receive. Okay. If it was not for the people who support me, my channel would not be in existence. With that being said, I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna toot my horn and I ain't gonna take it back. When you bitches try to get down to Twitter and try to discredit what the fuck I do, bitch, you better check my numbers. Bitch, the girls be entertained. They watch my videos. Because my views on my Housewives Atlanta views, bitch, be the same as some of these motherfuckers with 100 or 200,000 subscribers. It don't be too far off, bitch. My shit be sitting at 15,000, bitch, theirs be at 25 and 30. And they got 200, 300,000 subscribers. Bitch, don't even try to play on my motherfucking top, ho. And that's just what it is. You can say what the fuck you want to say. But the numbers, you better go check the motherfucking numbers. My views is right up there with the bitches who got 100 and 200 and 300,000 subscribers. And if they ain't, it ain't too far off. Bitch, I done sat over here by my goddamn self and had over 2,000 motherfuckers watching my goddamn screen. Let me say it again, bitch. I done sat over here, bitch, in a gray motherfucking chair, a gray motherfucking sofa, and had over 2,000 motherfuckers in my goddamn live. So don't even try and play with Rodney the motherfucking voice. Y'all hoes can get on the Twitter all you want to and try to discredit what the fuck I do. Bitch, the numbers don't motherfucking lie. And that's just what it is. When you keep it real, sometimes it may be a slow growth. You get a lot of super chats and the views match and they get nothing. You get a lot of super chats and the views match. and they get nothing. Like, let's not. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Like the girl, they can say what they want to say. They can say what they want to say. But the reality is, bitch, I guarantee you, when you check my goddamn numbers on my videos, girl, they don't be too far off from some of the other girls. And these bitches got 150,000 subscribers. How the fuck I only got 40-some thousand, and bitch, I got 15,000 views, and the other girls got 150,000, and they got 22,000 views. Bitch, we ain't too far off, bitch. And that's the real tea. So I don't know who the hell, I don't know who y'all bitches think y'all talking to when y'all get down to the motherfucking Twitter. Trying to act like, girl, I ain't got shit going on over here. Well, that ain't the motherfucking truth. Yes, run the motherfucking minutes, cuz I don't know who the fuck they think they talking to. Anyways, okay. So, girl, y'all better be glad. I was gonna drink some wine. I said, I'm not even gonna drink no wine. Because y'all know how I can get when I get that alcohol in my system. I'm not triggered. I'm just letting the girls know. I'm just letting the girls know. That's it. Don't play on my motherfucking time. Ain't too many people sitting in 4-hour plus lives only for cousin. You can hold your own and make it look easy. Girl, if we want to talk about it, like one of the other cousins gonna say the other day, you spent 5 hours just talking about Portia. Bitch, you spent 5 hours just watching. Who we gotta fight today? Baby, nobody. You better honk the horn on their ass, cousin. Toot beep beep bam. That's right, Rodney. Say it again for the hoes in the back. Talk your ish. You get paid for your opinion. You have 5-hour lives. We watch all 5 hours. Thank you. I send super chats like it's tithes and offerings. Come on, baby. Even if we disagree, it's a love and we can all kiki. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, y'all. Okay, let's move on. I had to just get that off my motherfucking chest and let these bitches know. Girl, don't play with me, bitch. I'm big Rodney, not the little one, ho. All right. So listen. Drew. Girl, Drew is doing a reading with Pooch. Can I say something? First of all, that man that was sitting beside Drew was cute as fuck. I don't know. I think his name is Lewis. I was trying to look for him last night. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find his Instagram page. He gave me, he looked like he was a little thick, a little teddy bear. Baby, that man sitting beside Drew was cute. Ooh. Girl. I said, who is this? I said, who is this? I said, ooh, that thing got a face on him. Anyway, so Drew is doing she's rehearsing. She's rehearsing with Pooch. They are getting ready to do a stage play. Drew mentions in the confessional that Ralph is fighting for primary custody of the kids. Drew can get the fuck off my screen. I'm sorry, y'all. Drew, girl, this is pretty much the last episode of the season. Drew, why are you just maybe she has and I just don't remember. I'm gonna say she has and I just don't remember. Drew, why Drew, why are you mentioning Ralph trying to take that's what I'm saying. Girl, they gonna have to get rid of some of the girls. I'm sorry, y'all. And Drew gotta be the I would get rid of Drew before Phaedra. And that's how big that and I'm dead ass serious. Drew, to me, my friend said and I believe it. I think this was supposed to be the last episode. I do. I think that because Portia didn't come, they said let's have one more episode. But I really think this was supposed to be the season finale. It gave season finale. Drew, how in the fuck are you mentioning now, girl, episode 16? that Ralph trying to take custody of your kids. Girl, I'm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all love Drew. I know y'all love Drew. Can I? I'm sorry, girl. We just gonna go on. Girl. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. Girl, tonight is the night. I do not grasp how everything that we knew about Drew, we had to find out through TMZ, People.com, Us Weekly. And girl, you are shooting a reality TV show. How is it, girl? We at the end of the season, and you just now mentioning that that Ralph is trying to take custody of your kids. But let the girls say it. Girl, Drew, didn't Drew have a gag order? I believe that the reason why the show is suffering, I do, is because Truly Original, they get lazy in their producing. There is no reason you should have Portia, Phaedra, Drew, Angela, Kelly, Shamia, K. Michelle, and Pinky. And the entire season was basically about Shamia and trying to paint her as this monster villain who's the devil and will poison people and she's not to be trusted. I just don't understand it. I didn't understand it when Potomac had all those goddamn housewives and the entire season was about Mia, 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 Mia. Like, what's the point of having all of these housewives in the opening credits when, girl, Phaedra ain't got shit going on? Drew don't want to tell her goddamn business. Angela wants to deflect from the person who she got the real beef with, which is Portia, and start some shit with. Girl, I want to get. Let's get into the girl. I'm tired. Let's get to Angela. Let's get to Angela and Shamia now. Okay, Shamia party. Shamia party. Girl, Shamia girl, the rum bomb is a mess. The people said that it's pretty much DOA. I could have told you that. I don't think everybody should do the same. But the reality is, girl, a lot of us are down to YouTube trying to make it work. We talking about the same thing. It really just comes down to what you gonna do to bring something different to the table. Bitch, I ain't doing nothing no different than nobody else. We all down here talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We all down here talking about hot topics. We all down here talking about Usher. Well, I'm about to talk about Usher in the next video. But that girl wasn't really, really wrong at all. Y'all dragging that girl on Twitter, online. And I got something for her too. Don't get it twisted. But anyways, she was wrong, but she wasn't wrong. Y'all be wanting everybody to like, girl. Usher's an old ass. I'm around the same age as Usher. Usher is an old ass nigga in comparison to that lady. No, she had to bring her ass on the stage. She didn't have to. No, she ain't got. Why you take your ass on the stage, girl? I'm getting off subject. Okay, so Shamia. Sorry, I'm getting off subject, girl. You know I got ADHD. So okay, Shamia's party. Cynthia was the glue that holds the group together. No, you ain't. Cynthia, you a flop too. Um, Pinky's dress was too small. She couldn't even zipping it up in the back. Okay. I'm about to bounce the C Dig show, Love on his live. I know you're gonna be on here for a while, so I'm okay. Thank you, Harmony. All right, girl, we ain't gonna be down here too long, girl. Thank you, Harmony. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Okay, so Pinky dress couldn't fit. She couldn't zipping it all the way up in the back. I did like Pinky and her husband's costume though. I love it. I thought they did a good job. I thought they did a good job with the makeup. I did. I loved it. Anyways, Phaedra was a godfather. I like Phaedra's costume. Um, I don't know what the fuck Drew. Oh, Kelly. Kelly looked, I don't know what the fuck Kelly had going on. Her man was a flop to me. I'm assuming he was trying to be Iron, because you know they call him what's the man from Iron Man? That was a fine ass white man. Wasn't he on that shit? That was a fine ass white man. Robert Downey Jr. Ooh, he got a nasty stinking walk. Have y'all seen Robert walk? Robert got a stinking walk. Robert Downey Jr. got a stinking walk. Tony Stark, yes, Jarvis. Tony Stark. I'm assuming he was supposed to. Have y'all seen Robert Downey Jr. walk? Girl, that man got a stinking ass walk. That was a fine ass white man, baby. Whatever he was. I'm acting like he did, girl. But anyways, so Robert got himself together for the Iron Man. Now we're not gonna do Robert like that. Okay. But it was a flop to me. Girl, you come into this house, you're not even dressed fully as Iron Man. You got on this helmet, but you don't want to take the helmet off. Girl, I mean, I guess, girl. I guess, girl. It was a flop to me. Um, Shamia, she apologizes again. Come on, baby. Now, oh, he met girl. That's girl. Let me shut up. Now, I was about to repeat that. I see you, Sean, living life. Let me stop repeating shit. I almost said the wrong thing. You think he is? It's something going on. Let me stop being messy. Shamia apologizes again, acting like acting like this is the mask. Right, bitch. Right. Acting like this is the mask singer. Right. I'm gonna leave Shamia alone, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let it be done. I have heard the diva say this, Erica De Niro TV. I have seen other people say this online, and I'm starting to fall in line with them. I really think that Shamia acts the way that she acts with this whole apology, stupid ass bullshit she be doing because of her goddamn mama. And it don't take away, this is no tea, no shade. It don't take away from the fact that her mama is a Christian woman. You know how y'all be acting sometimes. Girl, no, girl, let me shut up. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna take it back. You know how y'all be acting sometimes, trying to be the bigger person. Girl, forgive. Girl, fuck them hoes. Girl, fuck them hoes. Girl, fuck them hoes. Shamia, shut up. Shamia, I put this on Twitter. This is what I put on Twitter. This is what I put on Twitter. I put they all apologize and don't mean it. They all say they're moving forward and don't mean it. Shamia thinks her continued apologies to this group who doesn't give a damn about her will make her appear as a bigger person when she just appears desperate for friends and foolish. You have to pry housewives' mouths, especially RHOA and RHOP, basically the black ones, mouths open with the jaws of life to get an apology. Hell, Phaedra still hasn't apologized to Candy and Todd for. Never mind. Shamia, you look stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I hate to say it. The girls get mad when the gay men come down here and talk about, the housewives. Shamia, you look stupid. I like Shamia. But Shamia, you look stupid. And whomever is giving you the advice to step up and be the bigger person, you can't be the bigger person in Housewives. You just can't. Um, Shamia, needs to do the same thing that the other girls do. I really do believe this. Shamia sent Portia a text. Portia told her basically, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm not coming to your party." I would have sent Portia a text back and said, "Love you, Bessie." Kissy emoji. Girl, it really is a game. I never wanted to admit it. Shout out to the diva girl. She be right. It really is a game. And it just is like, girl, if you sign up to do Housewives, you gotta realize that you playing a game. And we just gonna all have to play the game. And we all gonna have to be some manipulating, gaslighting bitches down to Bravo. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shamia gonna have to start playing the same games the other girls do. You know, Drew feels as though Shamia is offering another apology. Drew said the person who she should be apologizing to is Portia. Girl, fuck all of y'all. I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing. I said what the fuck I said, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's it. I said what the fuck I said. I ain't apologizing for shit, and if you mad, you gonna be mad. Or, you know, do like Angela do. Say you moving on, but then get in the confessional and call your homegirl every type of hoe and talk about how she got and talk about how you surprised she got a gag reflex. Traders and hip hop aids. Come on. Traders and hip hop ATL. Thank you. Like, do the same thing Angela do. Angela swapping now. She was moving on with Portia, but she get to the confessional saying the hugger I still on Portia and Phaedra, and she called Portia all types of hoes. Do what Angela do. And then the girls come down to that. Angela just trying to be the bigger person, and she just trying to move it along, and y'all don't want the girls to get along, and y'all just want the girls to beef. So Cynthia, it's clear as the girl. I don't give a fuck about none of these girls. They all doing Portia's dirty work. I said what I said. I'm not changing it. Cynthia, you such an old ass, big ass disappointment. Cynthia is the oldest woman on this cast, and she is the longest running cast member. And girl, for you to be a follower, the way that Cynthia is a follower, is absolutely sad to me. It is sad to me. Cynthia should be ashamed of herself. Girl, you are too old to move the way that you move. Too old and too seasoned on this show to move the way that you move. Girl, you really defending a bitch who you had to kick in her pussy because she was trying to attack you. Girl, you had to kick that lady in her coochie. You had to kick that lady in her coochie. They say that basically Drew says that this is a whole new low. Pinky agrees. It keeps getting deeper and deeper, and I think we don't want to be a part of that, and we don't want it to go deeper. Girl, shut up. This is one thing I don't like about the Housewives and some of the viewers. If we're just gonna be honest, y'all be acting like bitches be forgetting what the fuck happened. Ain't no way y'all gonna sit here and say this is a new low because, girl, somebody talked about somebody's mama. Baby, all y'all talk about somebody's mama. Ain't all y'all mamas? Every woman on this cast is a mother, and somehow they find offense in talking about mothers. Ain't that some crazy shit? This is the lowest. This is a new low. No, the new low was when you start putting out rumors of a black couple that were going to take this black woman to a sex dungeon and rape her. That's a new low. Y'all don't be wanting to tell the truth down to these shows. People don't be wanting to tell the truth down to Twitter. Y'all be acting like, girl, we Stevie Wonder and we not watching, girl, the TV show. Like, y'all just be down to the goddamn show, just be saying anything that pop out of y'all got. Girl, the first thing that pop in your head gonna pop out of your mouth. I don't give a fuck about Shamia and what she said about Diane. There. Shamia is a grown-ass woman. Girl, Diane is a grown-ass woman. If Shamia mama can walk around here and say and call me a dog that carries a bone, basically saying I'm a messy bitch, then I can say what the fuck I wanted to say and who gonna check me. If Portia can walk around here and almost beat up somebody's mama, Portia was trying to... Girl, Portia was trying to beat up her mother-in-law. But now all of a sudden, girl, where we draw the line is, girl, talking about somebody's mama trying to sleep with somebody's daddy. But girl, it's okay to try to hit a bitch upside the head with a boom mic. Girl, y'all be getting down to the internet making up shit. Girl, that's all I be saying. Cousin, do you think Phaedra is playing the long game with P? She's positioning herself with the women. She got fired because Portia repeated a known lie. I could see that. I could see it. Anyways, Angela walks in. That's a nasty lady. Angela's a nasty lady. I don't care what none of y'all say. Girl, baby, Portia acting such a goddamn fool in Mexico, girl. Patrick McDonald, girl, a Bravo producer, came down to Bethany Frankel's YouTube channel and said, baby, their cars got towed, bitch. Baby, he said it was a mess. And then Portia told them people don't say nothing. Anyways, Angela walks in. George. I don't see it for George. I'm going to tell you why. George gives me, he's one of those creepy old men who says inappropriate shit. Even when Angela walked in, I want y'all to go back and watch it. I think that was George. I'm not exactly sure because it was like black and white, but I think that was George. As soon as Angela walked in, he's sitting by the goddamn door eating a chicken wing. There go the police. Y'all saw when Angela walked in and he was sitting right there eating a chicken wing or a piece of cheese or something. Girl, I don't know, a meatball, bitch, a piece of watermelon, I don't know. And he's sitting there by the door talking about, there go the police. He just gives me creepy old man. He does. He does. Go back and watch it. Y'all probably miss. Y'all know I catch everything. Bitch, go back and watch it. George was sitting right by that door when Angela walked. I think it was George because I saw the costume. Girl, George walked in. Angela walked in. He's sitting by the door eating a chicken wing talking about, there go the police. I said, this creepy old ass nigga. Prediction season 18, Kelly will be closer with Portia and her now budding friendship with Phaedra will grow. She will put Shamia on ice how she did Britt. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna let Shamia out of her pocket. Because Shamia gave her somewhere, we're gonna call the thing a thing. I think Kelly will be the only, I don't think Kelly will be there to fight all of her battles, but I could see Kelly stepping in because Kelly gave her and her kids somewhere to lay their heads. No tea, no shade to Kelly. I'm not trying to be funny, but it is what it is. I think Kelly might be Shamia's only friend, alliance on the show. I do believe that. I'm not going to say Kelly going to step in every time if Kelly and Portia get into if Shamia and Portia get into it, but I can see her, Anyways, okay. So, Ashley, get her ass off my screen too. Ashley says that Angela called her and asked for some tea on Shamia. Angela says, I asked you, do you know Shamia? Ashley then says, for me, that's tea, asking, do I know? Bitch. Now, let me be very clear. Ashley, did the bitch ask you for some tea or did she not? Okay? Because if you're going to repeat what somebody said, repeat what the fuck they said. I think it would have been different if Ashley would have said, she called me, and because I know how this shit works, I knew she was trying to look up some tea on Shamia. That would have been different. But for you to say that she called asking for tea, and I think I heard the girl say, is that what she said? And I think Ashley said, but that's what she said. But when Angela gets there, Angela says, I asked you, do you know Shamia? And then she says, For me, that's she asking, do I know? No, 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 no. Now, what I do believe what Angela was trying to eventually get to was looking for some tea for Shamia. Be very clear. Two things can be right at the same goddamn time. Do I believe that Angela did not outright ask some tea for about Shamia? Yes. But do I think that that was her way of trying to eventually get some tea on Shamia? Yes. I think that Angela was calling to ask for tea on Shamia, but I don't think she had made it to the point where Ashley could just outright say that's what she called to do. However, see, now this is a stupid ass game we playing. The Porsche Power Rangers been windmilling for the queen, baby. However, we not gonna sit here and act like, why the fuck you calling asking your neighbor about Shamia? Y'all get what I'm saying? Right, basically, that's basically what I'm getting to. Her goal was to get the tea on, basically, yes. The goal was to eventually get some tea on Shamia. That's it. So, Angela, here go Angela. Well, let's take this back. Now, she said that I said that you said that she was fucking your husband. Now it's becoming a game of whether Shamia told Ashley that Angela said, girl. Kelly says, baby, that lie is as short as that hill. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, I did holler when Angela said, bitch. Angela told Kelly, and it's just as short as a lease on your house, because that's your landlord. Girl. I did call a scream when she said that, bitch. It's just as short as a lease on that house, and that's your landlord. Okay. Girl, at this point, okay. And then Ashley says the lie is George and Shamia having a sexual relationship. And then Angela said, like today or previously. Y'all get what? This is what Angela, I'm on you. I'm on you, Angela. Ashley, which is the wife, says the lie is George and Shamia having a sexual relationship. And then Angela says, like today or previously. And then she says, respectfully, his name precedes you. What he's done in the streets precedes you. So anything I brought up preceded you, so I wasn't trying to disrespect you. George, he walk up. Angela said, I said that you said when you met her, you had to pay her. And then George says, I would never say that. And then she was like, you said it that night at the thing. And he was like, yeah. You know them niggas, them slimy ass niggas. Yeah. I was feeling myself. I was gypsy. I was on that brown. I was on that liquor. Girl, I was, yeah. That's how George give me one of those type of niggas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Girl, shut up. So basically what happened was George had an event. He made a joke on the mic about having to pay Shamia. Having to pay Shamia. Angela says that George said she looked so good I had to pay her. This is what I gotta say. Angela, girl, you're nasty. You went and took something that was said in front of a room full of people that was presented as an inappropriate joke and tried to bring it back to the show as if Shamia and this man are fucking. Even with the words, even with the shit you're saying in front of Ashley, Angela did lie. She's trying to paint the picture that 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 Shamia and George had sex. That's exactly why she said, after Ashley said, the lie is George and Shamia having a sexual relationship. And then Angela said, like today or previously. Then she backed it up with, respectfully, his name precedes you. She's trying to paint the picture that Shamia did have sex with George, and bitch, you don't know. Because you just came in the picture. Angela took a joke at an event and then came back and tried to swipe it into Shamia having sex with George. Because there's no way that he would write a check to Shamia and make a joke. There's no way he would write a check for breast cancer awareness or whatever the fuck the check went to and make a joke. She had to be having sex with Shamia. That is literally what Angela did. Angela took a joke that was made in front of a room full of people, which I would deem as inappropriate. Then she brought it back to the show as if Shamia and George were fucking. And then when the wife said it's not true, she tried to act like, well, bitch, were you there? The lie is George and Shamia having a sexual relationship. Angela, like today or previously. Respectfully, his name precedes you. What he's done in the streets precedes you. So anything I brought up preceded you, so I wasn't trying to disrespect you. Girl, the reality is this. Everybody got a past. Most people ain't virgins when they get married. Everybody got a little hoe in them. According to Pinky, we all some sluts. Shout out to Pinky. But the reality is, nobody wants to sit around and hear stories. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling y'all what the reality is. Nobody wants to sit around and hear stories of their husbands or wives' past flings, past sex life. Shamia, you a goddamn fool. Ain't no way I'm gonna let a group of motherfuckers who don't like me sit in my motherfucking house where my husband is probably in earshot and us have a conversation about whether or not I fuck this nigga. Let me say it again. Ain't no fucking way I will be in my house having conversations about whether I fucked another nigga and my husband could be anywhere around the corner. We not even having no conversation like that, not over here. Bitch, not while my motherfucking husband, girl, could be right around this motherfucking corner. Fuck y'all, girl. Girl, I know you don't want to be on that show that goddamn bad. Angela would have got the fuck out of my house. Angela would have got out of my house because Angela, you're a liar. Angela, you lied. Angela is not vindicated. You are sneaky and you are nasty. You took a joke that was made at a goddamn gala in front of probably hundreds and hundreds of people. He made the joke and you came back and brought the joke back to the show like it was the truth. And now you are stuck in trying to paint the picture that Shamia did fuck George. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to take it back as I said it earlier. Shout out to the girls who just walked into the room. Come on in the room. Girl, y'all not going to get me to believe that Shamia is over there. Fuck. Shamia ain't went from fucking one old nigga that she might got to tug and pull on his dick and going to fuck another old ass nigga who she got to tug and pull on his dick for a $10,000 check for her goddamn organization. Do that even make sense to y'all? You think Shamia over there fucking that old ass nigga to go? Then she gonna leave that nigga to go fuck another old ass nigga? But and the most she can get out is $10,000, and the bitch just got a $450,000 call for a goddamn birthday present last year. People sleep down all the time, but usually when the rich women sleep down, they fucking a pool boy, the nigga who probably got a little bit of stamina, and the dick ain't got no problem getting hard, and she probably getting fucked all up and through the house while their husbands be at work making all the goddamn money. You know, we see it on the Housewives. We see it on Desperate Housewives. We see it on the TV shows. Fallon was fucking the pool boy. But Fallon was probably fucking a pool boy because she ain't have to be over there tugging and bobbing and weaving on the dick. Jalen probably didn't have no problem getting solid as a rock. Okay? Girl, that's word to Fallon. Fallon was a fool because she fucked down, but Fallon probably was fucking with Fallon was probably fucking with the nigga because he could fuck the shit out of her. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? That's just some real ass shit. Shamil ain't fucking one old nigga to turn around and fuck another old ass nigga, and she ain't getting shit out of it but a $10,000 check. You would do better trying to make it seem as though Shamil fucked one of the athletes down at the goddamn Hawks. At least these niggas got 6 packs and 12 inches worth of dick between their legs. And could probably fuck Shamil through a wall. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, y'all can't even make the stories realistic. Shamil not giving up no lifestyle like that for another old ass nigga who can only give her $10,000. No! Shamil might fuck a young big dick Mendingo though. Like, Angela has went from trying to paint Shamia as a whore who fucks the fucks the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Hawks, and now she done went to girl, you fucking George. I don't like stuff like that. And I was down here defending Angela because I try to stand up for what's right. Y'all already know. What did I say last year when it came to Angela and Charles? I didn't like what they did to Angela and Charles. My whole thing was this, and I said this. The girls already know because I'm consistent in what I say. Angela and Charles got too much shit going on already for you to have to feel like you got to make up something about Angela and Charles. We could have ran Angela and Charles' relationship based off of how they presented their relationship to us on TV. You don't have to get down here and make up stuff on people. But you can read the girls with their truth. That's all I'm saying. I didn't like it when that stunt queen or whoever the fuck he was came down to the show trying to talk about, oh, cheers if your husband's name is Charles and you're cheating on girl, whatever the fuck he said. Y'all know that punk who came down to the goddamn camera talking about, put your drinks in the air, cheers if your husband's name is Charles and he's cheating on you. I didn't like it. I think Angela is some nasty work. I do. And this is one of the reasons why I feel like there needs to be consequences for bad behavior. I get that this is a reality show. But at what point do we start to hold the girls accountable for the shit that they can say? It's one thing for you to come down here and call me a hoe. It's one thing for you to come down here and talk about the nigga who I fucked at 99. But girl, when you start doing shit that could really cause some chaos and confusion in my household, girl, we're gonna have a motherfucking problem. Because thank God my husband does not want to participate in this fucking circus. What if my husband is at work and somebody watches the show and they come back and tell my husband, girl, is your wife on a show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta? And they say she's cheating on they say she's cheating. What if that becomes the office? What if that becomes the conversation around the office that the Mr. HVAC man wife is cheating on him with a nigga with a green beard? Y'all get like you don't know how that could really affect a person's life. You just don't know. While Gerald don't give a fuck about housewives, that don't mean that people that work with Gerald don't give a fuck about the housewives. They can't read real lives when they don't share. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't find stuff like that. I don't. I don't find stuff entertaining. One of the things I used to always say about Karen and Mia is, for the most part, when they lied on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, Karen gonna lie and try to make us believe that she got all this goddamn money, and I will be, girl, I am the granddad. I am the granddad. My husband is rich. My husband is rich, and he's a black Bill Gates, and he's very, very wealthy, and I am the granddad. Like, Karen was gonna lie, but Karen wasn't gonna lie. I don't remember Karen lying on nobody. Like, girl, Karen was gonna lie on herself. When Mia got on the show, she lied on herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really be lying on bitches. Like, damn. That's my whole thing. Like, Giselle lie on people. Y'all lie on people. That shit is not cool. It's not cool. It's not. And it don't have nothing to do with trying to protect Shamia. It's not right. I didn't think it was right when it happened to Angela and Charles. The way I came down here dragging that stunt queen. Girl, hold on, wait. This a lie? Wait, what's going on? Now what happened? Is it a girl? What? Even if it is, bitch, why you want to be involved? Even if it's the truth, why you want to be involved in it? Girl, you could never get me to go down to no house. Let me tell y'all something, and I mean this. I don't give a fuck if I knew it was 100% the truth. You could never get me to go down to no housewives show and be mic'd up and girl and be spread rumors. Girl, it's one thing for me to come down here to YouTube and kiki and cackle with y'all, but you think I'm really about to go down to a TV show? You think I'm about to go down to a TV show, be mic'd up because of what? Because what you think gonna happen with you being on the Real Housewives? You think you're gonna get a peach? You think this is your big shot? You get to work for the cameras. I got my 15 minutes. No, baby, you're gonna look like a fool. You're gonna look like a messy ass faggot. That's what you're gonna look like. We putting it out there tonight, girl. We just gonna talk. I'm gonna go ahead and say you're gonna look like a messy ass bag. That's it. That's it, girl. Over some shit that don't have nothing to do with you, girl. You would have never been able to pay me to go down there and say I saw anybody's husband with somebody's wife. Girl, I ain't getting involved in that. Now I will go down to YouTube after the Shade Room posted on TMZ and be like, girl, y'all would not believe what TMZ said. TMZ said, Us Weekly said, I'm not in the business of exposing people. I will come down here and give y'all the link, girl. The link is in the description box. TMZ says so and so and so and so. People said so and so and so and so. Girl, I'm not going down there to no TV show, girl, trying to tell nobody about nobody's husband cheating on it. Girl, no. It's not that deep. Anyways, girl, what else happened? I think I skipped over something. Kelly tells the group everybody was crickets when basically when Angela said that she was sleeping with her husband. Girl, these girls don't care. And then, girl, on some real shit, Drew got a horse. Girl, y'all, can I say something, y'all? Can I say something? And y'all don't take this the wrong way. What? Drew really is that girl to y'all? Drew said she aiming for an Oscar in an EGOT. Drew really is that girl to y'all? Drew brought that man on the show, purchased a horse, I guess to be Cowboy Carter. Drew really is that girl to y'all? I went on his Twitter today. He's trying to get on Next Gen or whatever that show Riley's on. Oh, child. Thank you, Creative Works. Is she? I was talking to one of my friends today on the phone, and I was telling him like I really don't have issues with Drew. I think Drew is whack. But I really feel like the girl started going up for Drew because she aligned with Angela. Because I do not remember the same way I felt about Shamia. Girl, this was the girl. I'm a consistent motherfucker. I don't remember y'all ever liking Shamia like that, like that, like that. And I don't ever remember y'all liking Drew like that. So when y'all started going up for Shamia last year, I figured it was because y'all like a rich bitch. We love a rich bitch, right? And then when y'all started going up for Drew, I was kind of confused too. Like when y'all started going up for Drew, and I was like, oh, it's because she's friends with Angela, and everybody loved Angela. Because I don't remember y'all going up for Drew like that at all. But I also believe this too. That's why I think we should give the girls a chance. Right? That's why Drew's trying to act like girl K Michelle don't fit in, like as if she ever fit in. Drew, you never fit in, baby. And Quality is kept, you still don't. Baby Drew still don't fit in. Anyways, I don't get it. So yeah, something happened with a horse. I don't give a fuck. Drew, you were swinging for 3 seasons, girl. 3. Candy, Kenya, all that was on her ass. Girl. But yeah, I don't really see it for George. I don't want. Let me be very clear because I don't want none of the girls to be confused. Don't bring George and Ashley back to my TV show. I don't want Ashley on my show. Quiet as it's kept, you can damn near get rid of Angela. She too dangerous for me. Girl, but I know y'all not. Girl, I don't want George on the show. I do believe George and Ashley are some clout chasers. I do. But at the end of the day, girl, they wouldn't have shit to work with if you weren't calling over there asking about Shamia. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, we could talk about Ashley all day long and George all day long, but girl, y'all the one who calling around here bringing them a part of the story. I don't think me personally, I don't think Shamia should leave the show. On some real shit. If Shamil don't give a fuck about her marriage, I don't give a fuck about Shamil's marriage. Y'all be giving a fuck about shit that we should when I thought about this shit the other night. Why do I give a fuck about Shamil's marriage? If Shamil don't give a fuck about her marriage, let the bitch stay on the show. I don't give a fuck. She's not gonna stay with me if she get a divorce. If the bitch wanna be on the show, let her stay on the show. I ain't got nothing to do with her marriage. Not a goddamn thing, and you don't either. Now that she's becoming Portia Jr., people love her, right? Because I was like, I think Shamil should leave the show because it's gonna be hard for her marriage. And I thought about it. I said, girl, why are you concerned about her marriage? Why? That ain't none of your business. If she wanna stay, let her stay. If it affects her marriage, it affects her marriage. If it don't, it don't. If it do, it do. I think Shamil should come back. I mean, that's all y'all talked about. All we talked about was Shamil. Shamil. I think this is what I want for the girls next season. Let's talk. I want Shamia to come back, and I want Shamia to not be affected by any of the viewers, the YouTubers, even me. If she watch my channel, I don't want Shamil to be affected by anybody. I want Shamil to come back, the fun, bubbly person who gets on people's nerves, but they really can't say nothing about her because she really ain't did nothing to nobody. I want Shamil to open up shopping. Just shopping, shopping, shopping. I want Shamia to throw barbecues and throw parties and just have a good ass time. I want Shamia to really live up to the rich bitch. One of the cousins said it early in the comment section. Girl, call Lisa Barlow. Call Lisa Barlow and act just like Lisa Barlow. Lisa Barlow came down to the goddamn Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and told them bitches, y'all can't sit with me. Bitch, Lisa told them hoes, bitch, we live 2 very completely different lives. Girl, baby, when I tell you Lisa was on her shit, Lisa told them bitches, y'all, we don't live the same life. That's what she told them. Baby, Lisa had up a PowerPoint presentation, bitch. Bitch, me and my man be on yachts, bitch. What you talking about? Bitch, we sitting on the motherfucking court side of the basketball game, bitch. What y'all hoes talking about? Bitch, Lisa told them women straight up to their face, bitch, y'all can't live like me. If I can mention, do you hear me? Baby, y'all don't watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Some of y'all don't watch Salt Lake City. It's the white bitches. Good white bitches be over there on some crazy shit. Bitch, Lisa Barlow is a white lady. Lisa told them girls, bitch, we live different. Baby, she said right across the table from Heather Gay and told her, baby, we live two different lives. Bitch, she sat right at that table and told Heather, baby, we live two different lives, baby. We don't live the same. And then that bitch had poster boys up across the room of her and her man out. She told them girls, girl, I'll be in Paris Fashion Week. I be sitting beside Blake and Ryan. Bitch, girl, I throw parties for Usher. That bitch was on the show name dropping. I throw parties for Usher and Ben Affleck. That's what she said. That's what Lisa said. And that's, you know what, girl, I meant to tell y'all this. Believe it or not, girl, you know Lisa get on my nerves, but Lisa was my MVP last season. I forgot to tell y'all. I put on Twitter one time, I have to tell y'all who my MVP was, and y'all gonna be surprised because I never really see it for Lisa. But girl, it was Lisa Barlow. Lisa was my MVP. Baby, Lisa stood on big business. Now that bitch gonna cry. Girl, Lisa was my MVP, baby. Lisa was my MVP last season. She sure was. That's exactly how Shamil needs to come back to the show next season. Girl, we all live completely different lives. I don't live like y'all, and y'all definitely don't live like me. Shamil needs to come back and be a rich bitch and tell them hoes to their face, bitch, I live better than all y'all. Especially you, Drew. I know I live better than you. Because you was almost on the streets last year. When I tell you, baby, Shamil should come back dragging the dog fuck out of Drew. I live better than all of y'all, and that's just what it is. My house is bigger than all of y'all's. My house looks better than all of y'all's. Bitch, if we're gonna be honest, girl, I got 2 cars sitting in front of my driveway that's really, girl, the cost of your mama house. And yours, and yours, and yours, and yours. Bitch, I drive in y'all houses every day, girl. Don't play with me. That's exactly how Shamil need to come back on some real stuck-up, rich bitch. Bitch, y'all hoes can't fuck with me. I drive a house every day, girl. I get to choose which $100,000 car I'm gonna drive. Girl, that one is $450. I think the other one is how much? Girl, don't play with me. Don't ever play with me. Don't ever play with me. Portia was jealous of Shamil last year. I told y'all don't want to believe me. You know I'm always early with the girls. Portia was jealous of Shamil. She was. Portia was jealous of Shamil because Portia never wanted Shamil as a housewife. And it just so happens, girl, y'all, can I say something? Can I say something and y'all don't get mad at me? Can I say something and y'all don't get mad at me? Cause I'm scared, Portia fans, are you in the building? Put a 1 if you're a Portia fan. I don't block people over here, believe it or not, I don't. Girl, it really is, girl, I really do be having a good time over here, girl. Y'all, girl, put a 1 if you're a Portia fan. Girl, don't be scared. Girl, I'm not gonna block nobody. Girl, I don't do that over here. Okay, we got 1. I know it's more than 1 Portia fan over here. Now y'all scared. Shamil need classes from Nene, Kenya, Lisa, and Lisa Vanderpump. Okay, right. She really does. Girl, ain't nobody saying that Portia fan. Okay, well, we got 2 people. I know it's more than y'all 3. Where Richie B at? Richie B in the motherfucking building. I know Richie somewhere in this motherfucker. Richie, you better say something because you was the main one online. I like Richie. Richie be in Gabor's channel. Richie, you was the main one. I did respond to Richie because I like Richie. I think I responded to 2 people. I only responded to the people who I talked to. Not talk to, but like, don't on like through panels. Anyways, girl, all I'm saying is this. Girl, Portia was jealous of Shamia. Y'all don't want to admit it because y'all don't want to. It's hard to believe that the HBIC could be jealous of Shamia, but she really was jealous of Shamia. The fact that Shamia came into um thank you. This is a testament to the space you facilitate, Rodney. Everybody, welcome. Girl, believe it or not, girl, I know I talk a lot of shit. I do. Girl, but I really don't like. I think I blocked 3 people my entire time since I've been on YouTube. I don't block people. I don't take comments. The only time I take comments down is when it's like a negative comment about like a YouTuber. If it's like a negative comment about a YouTuber, I'll take it down because I don't want to. I ain't trying to. That's not my ministry. But girl, when y'all be in the comment section dragging Kenya, calling Kenya all types of dumb bitches, and Jamila a dumb bitch, and Candace a dumb bitch, and Wendy is a dumb bitch, girl, I just like it and go about my business because the reality is I don't know them bitches. I don't know them hoes either. Girl, them ain't my sisters. I talk a lot of shit. But the reality is I don't know them ladies. And y'all don't either. Okay. Anyway. Portia was jealous of Shamia. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't want to believe it. Portia's worst nightmare came. Portia goes no space. Shamia wealth gets displayed, baby. Girl, she was jealous because Shamia came onto the show as a housewife, very first season, and was marked as a HBIC. A bit. Can you imagine a bitch you didn't want on the show at all? She comes in first season. Girl, her very first season as a housewife. Girl, they have pretty much made her the glue to the housewives. And girl, she gets first chair. Girl, the only time Portia ever got that first chair was by default. The only time she would get that first chair is because girl, the other girls was in trouble. Kenya was in trouble, so they wouldn't put Kenya in the first chair. Girl, like it was never because Portia actually deserved to be in the first chair. So can you imagine now Portia finally being able to be first chair and the bitch who I didn't want to be a housewife anyways, girl, not only did you come onto the show and girl, you are the glue that holds the group together. And bitch, girl, your very first reunion, bitch, you sitting right beside me and Andy. Girl, Portia, I don't care what girl, Portia was heated. Y'all, the girls not gonna really see it that way though. It's fine, but it's the truth. That was also a big play into Portia being pissed off at Shamia. Because I didn't want you on the show in the first place. And now you're on the show, and now they're centering the show around you. And not only are they centering the show around you, your very first motherfucking reunion, bitch, you sitting right beside Andy. You know how long it took me to get this goddamn seat? And your very first year as a housewife, bitch, you get to sit beside Andy. I didn't want your ass here in the first place. Shit. Portia was pissed off at Shamia. And she ain't seen it for her ever since. I'm telling y'all what I know, baby. I'm telling y'all what I know. Okay, girl, we doing good. 2 hours. Because there's no way that Portia could be jealous of Shamia. It really is. Portia came back and girl, she had a horrible return of a season. Can we just call a thing a thing? Y'all know Portia's return to RHOA was a flop. She couldn't film in her house. Girl, she couldn't film in the car. Could she film in the car? I think he was trying to stop her from filming in the Rolls Royce. She couldn't film in the house. Girl, the season was over and done with, and they finally were able to get Portia filmed in the house. Girl, they had to go back over there, put the cameras up just to show us Portia in her house. Am I lying? Am I lying? You returning to the show as an HBIC and girl, we can't even film in your house. Oh, girl. Who next up? Girl, just make Shamia the head bitch in charge. Kenya, she down here showing a bitch sucking dick. She fired. Because it was supposed to be Kenya and Portia. They were supposed to be the girls in charge of season 16. And then Kenya fucked around and got fired. Portia couldn't live up to the job. And so when they started editing the show, they had Shamia. I'm telling y'all, this is what happened. Once they started editing the show, they said, we have to put Shamia as a head bitch in charge. It can't be Kenya because she about to get fired in 5 episodes. Portia can't even film in her fucking house. So who next in line? It's going to be Shamia. Phaedra didn't come back until, girl, the end of the season. Think about it. Y'all have to. I'm telling y'all have to think about it. Kenya and Portia were supposed to be in charge of season 16. Kenya fucked up and got fired 6 episodes in. Portia finished the whole season, but Portia was having issues due to her and Simon trying to put restrictions on the house and all this shit. So once they started to edit the show, the only person that could fall in line with being the HBIC is the richest bitch on the cast. And it just so happens to be the woman who Portia didn't want as a housewife anyways, which is ding, 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 Shamia. So here we go with me not wanting you on the show to begin with as a housewife. Then you make it on the show as a housewife, and you mean to tell me your very first season, bitch, they trying to make it seem as though you are the glue that holds the girls together? And your very first season as a housewife, you get to sit beside Andy? Girl, Portia was hot. Shamil did flop. That's not the point. Shamil flopped, girl, 100 times over. But it does not take away the fact, it does not take away from the fact that Shamil was positioned as an HBIC. Shamil flopped. Shamil flopped. Shamil flopped. But it does not take away that Shamil was positioned as an HBIC. Portia's supposed to lead the charge, but has one out of 10 requirements. Her worst nightmare, Shamia comes in overqualified, and she has to share the throne. Come on now, that's all I'm saying. If y'all go back and watch the first episode, Shamia was the one who said, "I'm the friend of Atlanta. I know her. Girl, let me see if I can find it, bitch. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Let's listen to it. RHOA. Let's see. Episode 1, Barbara. Where is it at? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Listen.
Right here in Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all already
listen.
Market territory. That man loved me. Next time I went back to his house, he had wipes. You know, last year I didn't get a party. I didn't even get a birthday cake. Shiloh. It was still in the NICU, right? So this year I'm pulling out all the stops. Okay. I don't know. I'm looking for y'all to meet some friends, some of my new friends, like Kelly, Britt. They know how to have fun, like no holds barred. And of course, my old friends, day ones, like Portia will be there too. I was born and raised right here in Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all already know I got friends in long places. Portia and I have known each other decades. She's the one that told me I need to start shaving my vagina. But you like, when you finally have sex, nobody wants to see all that hair. And I was just like, oh, okay. Through Portia, I've been hanging out with Cynthia and Kenya for a decade. And I met Kelly because she came in on my radio show. She offered to cook for me when I was in the NICU with Shiloh. I was like, this is going to be my friend. And of course, she is good friends with Britt, who I actually met way back in the day through a good friend of mine. They like to have fun. Let their hair down. Let their titties out. So me and Drew, we did a film together 10 years ago on TLC Biopic. And then Drew is really good friends with the Angela Oakley. I don't really know Angela like that. I know Charles because of the NBA and, me hosting All-Star games. Charles is a legend. I mean, who wouldn't know Charles Oakley? Hello. So, of course, if he married her, she got to be the bomb. Everybody knows I'm Atlanta's best friend. And in this friend group, I am the glue. Trying to be friends to multiple people.
That's what I'm saying. Bitch, y'all can say what you want to say. Flop or not, we know Shamil flop, but the reality is Shamil was the bitch positioned to be the head bitch in charge. Shamil was the motherfucking glue. Y'all, girl, I hate when I gotta come down here and run the motherfucking minutes, girl. But I love doing it because I know what the fuck I be talking about, girl. The reality is Shamil was positioned as the motherfucking glue. That is the reality. Now, bitch, the glue wasn't good. the glue didn't work. I don't know what type of glue Shamil was, because girl, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out. But it does not. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shamil was the girl. Shamil was the girl, and I think Portia was livid. Because the fact of the matter is, Portia did not want Shamia as a housewife. She did not want Shamia as a housewife. And now you come in and girl, now you are saying that, girl, you're the glue. Bitch, you're the glue. Bitch, you're the glue. And your very first goddamn reunion as a housewife, bitch, you sit right beside Andy? Shamil was dollar store. Okay. Bitch, Shamil was dollar store glue like this super chat. That's what I'm saying. Shamil glued it with the glue was recalled. Okay. Bitch, they recalled the glue, Shamil, girl. The glue melted, baby. Okay, girl. I don't know what type of glue you was doing. You used glue. I mean, Shamil, because girl, it didn't work, baby. It didn't work, baby. I'm just saying, y'all. But it is what it is, girl. We see stuff the way we see stuff, Mm-mm. That's it, y'all. Let me look over these notes quickly. Let me see if I missed anything. What shit going on, girl? Ain't shit really going on, child. You know what I think Housewives should start doing? I didn't like this at first, but I think it would probably make for a better. Can I say something, y'all? Do y'all really remember, girl, in real life? Do y'all remember we really used to watch Housewives? Girl, I want to make a video about this. Housewives used to have us, bitch, on such a motherfucking leash that we really watched Housewives for at least half of the year. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize that? Girl, it used to be like 22, 27 episodes. Girl, it used to be 22 episodes, not even counting the reunion, bitch. We used to watch, girl, Housewives used to take up half of the year. One season. Girl, one season of Housewives used to take up half of the fucking year. RHOA used to give us 22 episodes, not even counting the reunion, bitch. We ain't even got to the 3-part reunion. Portia said, I literally fought blood, sweat, and tears and made it out after the golden era over my dead body. Shamil gonna be center peach. Angie and Drew doing the dirty work, baby. That's exactly what's going on, Ace. You better tell the people. Yes. Yes. So, anyways, I think that because we know it's just not RHOA, we know across the board that reality TV is not the same. It's not. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the seasons would be more impactful if the season started to be shorter, like New Jersey? I think New Jersey gives us 12 episodes. New Jersey gives us 12 episodes. Do y'all think that they should that they should start doing that with the other shows? And then maybe the seasons would be a whole lot better? No, they need to stop over editing. Okay, the girls want. Okay, so y'all want the episodes. They just need to make the episodes better. Oh, they don't want it? Okay, well, girl, the girl said no. Okay, so we on the no. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Okay, okay, so y'all think it's an editing thing. Don't cut it. Oh, they cut New Jersey because they wasn't getting along. Okay, so basically, don't cut it. They just need to find. Oh, okay. I'm with you. Okay, I see. Okay, so what we not gonna do? We not gonna cut the episodes. Y'all need to get some better producers, and y'all need to edit the show better. You know what I think they need to start doing too? Somebody said, I forgot who it was. Somebody said this. They need to stop trying to create storylines and just follow the girls, and whatever they give is their storyline. So that's why it'd be a mess because the producers are trying to create these storylines instead of letting the storylines be the storyline. And I think that's how they fuck up the editing because they're trying to create something that's not there. When y'all should be working with what you have. That's what they did in the early seasons, right? The storyline stuff didn't come like y'all need to just film the girls and then let it just play out. They try to create the storylines, and then that's why me and you, that's why we be confused sometimes. Like, hold up, now what? Why she say that? Because I know it's just not me. We could be watching. Oh, come on, teacup, and I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too. Listen to this. I think they need to bring back some gays. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This not the late and tired gays. Girl, no shame. If this production stays, shorten the seasons and have jam-packed 10 episodes of junk food. If more episodes, better storytelling, new production. They need to go back to the old days when they made the bitches work. They had Miss Lawrence, Derek J, Dwight, baby. They had Mama Joyce. That's why I used to tell y'all. Y'all be not y'all. I always said I would choose Candy over everybody. Candy got the most. You had Kenya with her auntie Cisco. Shout out to Funk It Out Neva and her cousin. Girl, y'all have to start bringing back the family dynamics, the gays, the friends, Brandon. Like the girl's not that. I'm sorry, Angela. Shamia, Portia, the girls just not that interesting where they think they can hold our attention just by themselves. No, y'all gonna have to go back to the old drawing board. Go get the gays, not the late gays. Okay, you gotta go get the Miss Derricks and the Derek Jays and the Dwights. And you gotta go get Mama Joyce and Ain't Nora and Ain't Bertha and Carmen and Don Juan. That was when the seasons were the best. Everybody was participating. Everybody was participating. These girls are not that interesting. Sorry. I need you to go get a few punks on the camera. I need you to go get the aunties. I need you to go get the cousins, the best friends, the girls of the girl. You need to go get. That's why y'all. That's another thing too. That's why the show be. Drew low key got that she really do. If we're gonna be honest, if we can we be for real? Can we be for real? Can we be for real? Drew really could. Girl, y'all gonna be surprised at what I'm about to say. Drew really could be running RHOA. Can we talk? Girl, y'all gonna be surprised at what I'm about to say. Drew really could be running RHOA. Baby, Drew got her sister, Allison, who can't stand Ralph. She got Ralph, who is a camera whore. You know Ralph wanna be in front of the camera no matter what. She got her mama, who's a pastor. Drew got a storyline. Drew got the people to make her shit work. She really does. Drew has the people to make her shit work. Her real life. Her real life. Drew has her team. Like, even let me shut up, girl. You know they're not fab like Miss Derrick did. But Drew has her team, them gays, who gonna definitely put on a show because they want to be on TV. I hate to say it. You got them gays on your team who gonna put on a show. You got your mama who's a pastor. You got your sister who can't stand um Ralph, and her sister ain't no scary bitch who's scared of them other girls. Hello, bring out to me. I think Alice. I would take Allison as a housewife over Drew. If we're gonna be honest, girl. Allison, bring on the show the mama Ralph. You know, like I said, Ralph is a TV whore. He wants to be on camera. Okay, Drew, you got Drew. Drew really could have a real bona fide storyline. Okay, her mama. You know, I think Allison is a mama girl. I call her mama sister. Okay. You know, I think Allison is Drew's mama. That's her mama's sister. But Drew really could. Come on, sister mama, okay? Girl, Drew really could be running the RHOA. She really could. She has a real storyline. She got real shit going on. But the girls don't want to tell their business. The girls don't want to tell their business. We got some of the best TV because Candy was smart enough to realize. I know, and this is no shade to Candy. Candy was smart enough to realize I don't have this over the top personality like Nene. Exactly. All this choosing what to show must stop. Remember when they had Greg live on radio going off on Nene? Nothing was off limits. Come on now. Come on now. Candy knows she doesn't have the personality. Cynthia knows the same thing. Let me bring my mama in and my sister and my husband who loves to be in front of the camera. Candy knew I'm not no Kenya Moore. I'm not no Nene Leaks. So let me bring my mama in. Let me bring my aunts in. Let me bring my cousins in. Let me bring Carmen in. Bitch, Candy even went and got blocked, bitch. Hello? Hello? Y'all don't remember Candy going to get blocked and micing them up for the TV? Hello? Like, girl, Candy was smart enough to realize we can make this shit work. Bitch, may she rest in peace, Miss Sharon. Girl, she had Miss Sharon down to the TV cutting up acting the fool. Miss Mama, they about to fight, girl. They about to girl. Hello? Todd, Kayla, baby. She had everybody mic'd up and working. Bitch, we done seen Candy's cousins. Everybody was mic'd up and working. Bitch, what? What? We had Brandon on the show, girl, getting gay bashed by Apollo. You know, Apollo started having flashbacks when they was trying to take his booty in prison, probably. Girl, we had Brandon on the show with Kenya. We had Kenya's auntie Cisco and her other cousin who was a chef. We done seen Kenya's daddy, her family. Like, girl, y'all gonna have to bring back all the stuff that used to make RHOA great. Even though we know that the ratings are not gonna be no 3-4 millions, we know that. I'm just saying, to make the show great, y'all need to go back to the old recipe. Girl, now y'all just want to sit the girls. Y'all just want to create this one girl who's the topic of conversation for each season, and it's whack and it's dumb. And if y'all gonna make a bitch get swung on, like when Erica Jane was over there on RHOBH getting dragged on, it made sense because Erica Jane was in some shit with her husband. Hello? We can stretch this out. They say this bitch over here married to this nigga. He's out here stealing money from burn victims and widows and orphans. Bitch, what the fuck is... Bitch, they milked that shit dry with Erica Jane. Okay? And it was so interesting to the point where, girl, we didn't even care that the other bitches didn't have nothing going on. Because we was all invested in what the fuck Erica Jane had going on. If you're gonna make somebody like the number one girl of the season, they really have to have some real life shit going on. Where it can make sense. A characters, okay? Housewives had B, C, and D characters. All they do now is basically verbal bad. Come on now, let's talk about it, Ace. All they do now is basically verbal baddie style. House meetings at a restaurant and lie and gaslight each other. That's what I'm. Thank you. That's all Housewives is about now. Who gonna read? Let's meet up and argue, fuss, and fight over dinner. Like y'all don't have nothing. That's why the show. That's why everybody get tired real fast. It's cute for the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then we start dozing off. Like, girl, what the white at? Girl, what Miss Lawrence at? Girl, what ain't Nora and ain't Bertha and Mama Joyce? What Common? Girl, where is Don Juan at? Where is Auntie Cisco? Where is the chef? Where is Kenya's daddy? Girl, where are the people? Where are the people? That's like they that's all I'm saying. I done got oof. They get on my motherfucking nerves. Girl. Yes. When Nene was running the streets and hills, right. Right. And then we're gonna call a thing a thing. I understand everybody doesn't want to be on reality TV, but what made RHOA really pop is because the husbands participated too. I get everybody. I'm not mad at Gerald. Gerald don't have to be on TV if he don't want to. But you got somebody like Charles. Charles needs to be in front of the camera. Charles don't mind being in front of the camera. What did I say at the beginning of the season? I said, girl, we starting to see too much of Angela and not enough of Charles. When you have a personality like Peter, Charles, Greg, the men on RHO New Jersey, the men on Marriage and Medicine, put them in front of the camera. Stop trying to put people in front of the camera like Gerald who don't want to be there. It's a waste of space. It's done. We don't care. Put Charles in front of the camera. He don't care. Candy, Portia, Nene are strong women. If I bring my baby daddy on TV, the camera's getting cut up and I'm going to jail. But were we not entertained? It was. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch, just like that. But yeah, that's all like, girl, like they need to stop, like, even tonight with Gerald. Like, it was so like y'all really just made that man. Y'all probably told him this is the last episode. Gerald going up there on the mic to tell the ladies to go outside so that Drew could get a horse from a nigga was dumb. It's stupid. Stop trying to make this man get in front of the camera. It made no sense. Why is Gerald on the mic? Girl, why? Girl, leave that man alone. I'd rather y'all put Charles in front of the mic. At least Charles gonna probably say something funny or ignorant. Like that's what they don't know how to they don't know how to. It's like they're just losing it. Like they're trying to make something. It's like they're trying to squeeze a square into a round hole. Is that what it is? A square into, yeah, it's like they're trying to squeeze a square into a round hole, and it just doesn't make sense. Charles is ignorant as fuck. The minute Charles said last year in front of those cameras, he told Angela, you better tell Portia she better pump her brakes twice. And when he told Angela, you better tell them they better Google me. I said, bitch, who the fuck? You know, I never heard of Charles Oakley, but I had never heard of this man ever in my life. I had never heard of Charles. I said, who the fuck is this? Girl, who the fuck? Who the fuck is this grown ass nigga who just got down to these Bravo cameras and told his wife to tell these other bitches they better Google me? Girl, you better tell her to pump her brakes. I said, what? Girl, my brother-in-law, girl, he be listening to my reviews. And he said he didn't know what was going. He just be listening, child. Girl, he texted me one morning. My brother-in-law texted me and told me, "You better tell them they better leave Oak alone. That nigga do not play." He said he didn't know that I was talking about Charles Oakley. He just heard me saying something about he heard me saying something about Angela and Portia, and it didn't register to him that I was talking about like the Charles Oakley. And then when he figured it out, he was like, "Wait, hold up." He said, "You better tell them they better leave that nigga alone. That nigga is crazy." That's what he told me to tell. He told me to come down here and say on my channel to tell them people to leave Charles alone. Charles is nuts. That's what he said. That's what he said. And ever since I saw Charles on my TV screen last season, I fell in love. You know, girl, I love an ignorant. You know, I love an ignorant nigga. I said, "Oh, Charles is ignorant. Bring him back." I said, "Oh, he's ignorant. Bring him back." And don't bring Gerald back. Bring back Charles, girl. The magic truly lies in the unanticipated. Now everything is premeditated and it's so obvious. That's why the fourth wall barely exists anymore. Right. Right. It's so sad, Ace. It's so y'all are really hitting it on y'all are really hitting it on the nail. Like it's just sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Like it's really sad. Like they really could do something great with the show. Like I said, it's not even about the ratings. Because we know that the 3-4 million of yesteryear, though, that's gone. But y'all really could still give us a great show. It's like y'all just don't want to. Y'all have these women thinking that they build it in the program and they're so entertaining and they are not. Y'all think that all we want to see is reading and shading. Yes, we want to see the girls read. Yes, we want to see the girls shade, but that's not all we want to see. I want to see the funny aunts. Girl. I want to see the funny cousins. I want to see the friend groups. I want to see the gays. I want to see the husbands. Girl. I want to see all of that. Now it's just girl who we gonna take down this year. In the words of Marlo, she better check my charges. Come on, bitch. It's sad, but it is what it is. Anyways, y'all, I had fun. Girl, I don't know if I'm girl on some real shit. Girl, I think I'm probably. I don't know. RHOA, girl, it brings out the worst in me. Girl, the girls got me down here having to run my motherfucking resume. Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know if I'm gonna be here next year, girl. Because RHOA, girl, they bring out the worst in me, girl. I have to come down here and run my motherfucking resume down for these motherfuckers. Trying to pay on my motherfucking time. Who the fuck you think I am, bitch? Oh! Did you, Gail, no, I had to go buy a retainer. Hell no. Bitch, I'm sorry, not bitch. Girl, I had to buy a retainer, girl, $675. 250, and then 175 because I had to go to the doctor. They said because I hadn't been in so long. Sorry, last one. You ain't gotta be sorry, baby. Sorry, last one. RHOA is about one season away from RHOP territory. This was the official soft launch. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, the end, y'all really ended this. Girl, can we say something? Can I say something? I'm gonna be done. I'm not gonna let y'all get me worked up tonight. Y'all really ended the season. I'm sorry, not the season. Y'all really ended because this really was supposed to be the season finale. Girl, y'all really ended this season with Drew outside in the front of these people's house with a horse. And her acting as if she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Huh? What? Why is he here? Oh my god! A horse? A what? Huh? Oh my god! Girl, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? like y'all, what, girl? Y'all really just, girl. I said, girl. Girl, it's 12 o'clock at night. Girl, bitch, it's 12 o'clock at night and y'all out here playing with. I'm about to call Peter. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to call Peter. Because, bitch, y'all out here playing with these people's horses. Bitch, it's 12 o'clock at night. We out here drunk, drinking this nasty ass rum. Girl, toe up from the floor. Goddamn, that threw up. Shout out to Shanae. And girl, here y'all go bringing a horse, girl, out here in front of these goddamn people's house for no reason. Like, what the fuck? Girl, what the fuck? Girl, y'all don't get that horse, and y'all know that horse is probably shitting everywhere. Have y'all smelled horse shit before? I grew up around horses. Well, I didn't grow up around horses, but my family has horses. Have y'all been around horses before? Bitch, horse shit stinks. Y'all know that horse was probably shitting all up and through Shamia and them yard. I don't know about RHOP, y'all. I think RHOP gonna be a flop. I do. I don't think. I feel like RHOP is not gonna be good this season. I feel like it's gonna be the same old, same old. Karen gonna come back thinking she better than everybody. Robin gonna be trying to read Karen, and Karen gonna read the fuck out of Robin. Wendy can't talk too much because I mean, girl, she can't talk too much. Giselle ain't gonna have shit going on like she never have shit going on. Ashley gonna bring that white boy with that dry ass afro. Josh, and his name Josh. Stacy over there thinking of what storyline she can create. Tia, I don't know what's going on with Tia. I don't know, girl. I feel like Potomac not gonna be that good. I really feel that. I really feel that way. I do. I don't feel like Potomac's gonna be that great. Anyways, girl, it is what it is. All right, okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I need to put something in my stomach. I am starving. I will talk to y'all later. I had fun tonight. I had fun. Girl, shout out to all the girls and boys. Even Team Portia. It ain't no hate. It's all love. Girl, it's all love. Yeah, no. It is what it is. I said what I said. You said what I said. I'm done. And I ain't apologizing for shit. Bitch, I'm not Shamia hoe. That's the difference between me and Shamia, bitch. I'm not gonna apologize, girl. I said what I said, you said what you said, and bitch, we can move on. Just like that. All right, y'all. Okay. Just right to bitch. I ain't apologizing for shit. Bitch. Okay. Girl, I told her because I'm in my billing era, baby. Okay, Shamia, take notes, bitch. Say what you say, stand on business. Shamia. Well, I was about to get started on Shamia. Let me just say I'm gonna be done. Shamia, you come across. It's not about Shamia's apologies not being genuine. I don't give a fuck about that because none of them have genuine apologies. Be very clear. None of them have genuine apologies. Anytime they even say at the reunions that they're willing to move forward, they're only saying that because Andy Cohen is sitting right there. And Andy wants them to say in front of him, are you guys willing to move forward? Yes, okay, let's put a pin in it. Okay, we're gonna we may not move, we might not get to a point right now. Let's just put it. He wants them to try to come to some type of resolve. But it becomes a mess with Shamia, not because I don't care about the apology being genuine. It's that Shamia girl, you apologize literally every episode multiple times. Shamia, you literally apologized again. Twice in this episode. I think she said it one time in the confessional and she said it again to their faces at her party. Girl, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. I said what the fuck I said. She ain't come. It is what it is. I said what I said. She said what she said. Girl, we can move on. That's it. Ugh, I hate that for Shamia. I do. Because I don't give a damn. Shamia, you need to get some of our energy, girl. I don't give a damn. What the fuck you gonna do about it? That's my attitude. Yeah, and what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like I said about Drew, like the girl's gonna say, um, somebody tried to say, I guess I'm scared to say I don't like Drew or something. Girl, what the if I said I didn't like Drew, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like that's literally what that's why like the girls like, girl, if I don't like somebody, I say I don't like them, girl, what the fuck gonna happen to me? If I said I didn't like Drew, what the fuck gonna happen when I say it? Nothing. If I said I didn't like Angela, what the fuck gonna happen after I say it? Nothing. Girl. So if I didn't like them, I would just say it. Because if I did say it, what would be the outcome? What do you think? Uh, what do you think the dynamic between Stacey and Robin will be? I don't know. I could see, but you know, Robin. I hate to say it. Robin is more so of a follower, so it's really gonna depend on how Giselle is. I've never thought that. Okay, that's a lie. I ain't gonna say never. Um, the girls are more than not well. Okay, yeah. Thank you, that boy Chad. Yeah, the girls are more than not well. Um, and that can I say something too? That's another thing too, Shamira. Because the thing, girl, y'all get me worked up. I need to go. The thing with Shamia is this, and y'all know I have said this for a very long time about the housewives across the board. When you already have a lifestyle, you don't have to come in here kissing nobody ass. Cause I already live better than all y'all anyways. I said that about NECA. If NECA has this lifestyle that y'all say that NECA has, NECA didn't have to come into this scenario on Potomac, girl, trying to beef with Wendy, beefing with Wendy, trying to be Giselle's girl, do girl, a good girl, whatever. Like, she could have just came in like, I'm the rich bitch here, girl. I ain't got no issues with nobody, girl. Because really and truly, I don't need y'all anyways, bitch. I'm rich already. My daddy rich. Like the girls who already have money, like they can move that way because I don't need this show. Like y'all need the show because you need the money. I might want a little celebrity, right? I might probably want some more Instagram followers. But the reality is, without this show, my lifestyle will not change. So I can come in here and not have to kiss nobody's ass. That's how I felt about Sutton. I love Sutton. When Sutton came in being a delusional rich white woman, that's why I love Sutton, because Sutton came in like a judgmental, delusional rich white woman. Because kind of like, girl, who are y'all? When I tell you, Sutton was, when I said could nobody stand Sutton, and I love Sutton, because Sutton was a kiki to me. Sutton came in like, girl, this is ghetto. Girl, y'all are ghetto. That's how Sutton used to me, Sutton came across on Beverly Hills like, girl, y'all are ghetto. Ugh, y'all don't have any tape. Y'all don't have any tape, no name plates. This is ghetto. You in the hood now, baby. Because the reality is, bitch, while I want to be on TV, girl, I don't have to be on TV because I'm already rich. My lifestyle ain't gonna change whether or not I'm on this show. And that's just on period. You see what I'm saying? That's how the girls who have money should come in. That's how Shamia should come in. Bitch, I already got, bitch, my house better than all y'all's. My cars cost more than all y'all's. Girl, I have a wealthy ass husband. Since we want to talk about rich husbands, girl, I don't have to come down here and kiss none of y'all asses. Now I can see maybe, okay. Now I can see maybe, bitch, if I was, trying to leave my husband, girl, if I needed the show, that I might have to come down here and kiss the ring, but I don't have to kiss nobody's ring except for this nigga beside me. That's it. That's how the girls with money should move, y'all. That's how the girls with money should move on Housewives. I don't need this. I don't have to work, bitch. Girl, I'm down here because it's fun. And I ain't have shit else to do. But they be scared, girl. They be want they be want to be liked and all that shit, girl. Come on, who just said that? Right, Shamil do move. Like, Shamil move is no shade, it's no shade. But Shamil is moving like right, she moving like Kelly should be. Bitch, Kelly got more mouth for Portia, and Kelly no, she need the motherfucking money. The way Portia go to HR on a bitch and get a bitch fired, bitch. Kelly got more mouth for Portia, and Kelly, bitch, over there, girl, ain't got a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of, baby. Okay. Kelly said, bitch, what's up? Bitch. And you got Shamil over there, girl, apologizing every other day. I'm so sorry. I just want to say I'm sorry again. Girl, shut up. Shamil, that's a girl. Girl, please don't apologize. Girl, I'm gonna leave Shamil alone. Shamil, girl, you look crazy. Shamil, you do look crazy. You look crazy as fuck, actually. Always apologizing. Girl, please. Girl ain't apologizing for shit. Especially on Housewives. Well, I know, girl, if we're gonna be honest, girl, it don't even fucking matter. Girl, and if I do apologize, y'all gonna know I'm not. If I do apologize, I'm doing it just because Andy made me do it. Okay. So girl, so we can shut the fuck up and move on to the next topic. Other than that, girl, I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. Bitch. I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me. And then we okay with that. And that's just what's gonna be. What's your name told? What's your name be telling Pam and Gina? Girl, I don't fool with her. She don't fool with me. Okay? You know I don't like you. Girl, I ain't had a fight all summer and I would drop kick you into 42. You know the hush. Don't talk to me. Because I don't like you and you don't like me. Okay? I ain't had a fight all summer. I will drop kick you into 42. That's how the girls need to step on the scene, bitch. I don't like you and you don't like me, and bitch, that is okay, girl. We just co-workers, bitch. Girl. You ain't gotta apologize to me, and I'm damn sure not apologizing to you. And the only time I might do a little apology is at the reunion when Andy tell me, bitch, you ain't got nothing to say. Well, girl, I guess I will if I need this little check. Girl, it's gonna have to cause for the boss to tell me I gotta apologize. But bitch, if Miss Andrew don't open up his mouth and tell me to apologize, bitch, you ain't getting shit out of me. And you better believe, bitch, just like when I was mama and daddy's leave, bitch, as soon as he leave, bitch, I'm going right back to how I felt, bitch. You know how you apologize because your mom and daddy make you, but then okay, bitch. Bitch, you see how they did Mariah down Samaritan Medicine when they found out Mariah didn't have no power. Bitch Quad told Mariah, bitch, you do not write our checks. You cannot hire and fire, bitch. Okay? Bitch, that was on Mariah ass. They got Mariah out of the motherfucking building. Anyway, Sha, that's how I be, girl. It'll have to be push come to shove, bitch. We'll have to be at the reunion where Andy basically just told me, bitch, you need to apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. Girl, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I'm not gonna mean it. I'm gonna do like everybody else do. Oh, I'm sorry. He don't mean it. I do mean it. And then as soon as the next season starts, girl, you know I don't fuck with you, bitch, and you don't fuck with me. Girl, you know we don't fuck with each other, girl. Why you acting stupid? You know I don't fuck with you. Hey, bitch. Bitch, we don't see each other. And I'm okay with that. Don't say nothing to me and I won't say nothing to you. Okay, bitch. Girl, I'm about to go shopping. Anyways, girl, shout out to RHOA. You know I talk a lot of shit. I do, but y'all know RHOA. Even though I talk a lot of shit about the girls, RHOA is my baby. Y'all already know that. It's not my baby. It used to be. Um, But you know, RHOA is my favorite franchise. It's always been my favorite franchise, and it always will. So I talk a lot of shit, but you know, those my girls. We're gonna talk about Usher in Hot Topics. We're gonna talk about Usher and that lady that he pulled on stage. Ain't too much nothing going on, girl. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I had a good time. Shout out to all the girls and boys who support me. All bullshit aside, I really, 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 really do appreciate the support. If it was no you, it would be no me. And I mean that from the bottom of my soul, girl. But sometimes the girls on Twitter be trying to get beside their motherfucking self. So I had to come down here and let the girls know what time it was. Okay? Other than that, girl, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Even when the haters watch, it still counts as a view. Even when they in a bushes watching, girl, it still kind of is a view. Girl, I'm not mad at you. Girl, thank you. Thank you for the view. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.